All right. It's high noon. What is going on? Hold up. Wait a minute. Put some Hugh Pimpin in it. Boom. There we are. What up, y'all? What is happalating? I always like to have a little test stream here, so I should probably put one up right next to me. Just in case something goes on, you know? But I hope that everybody's doing really well today. What is today? It's May 5th. Cinco de Mayo. Tuesday. What is happening, everybody? So I know that we got Sophie up in the chat. We also got Corley. And we have Inkling 7. What up, man? I got some coffee. We're here a little bit earlier. It's, you see, sometimes I did early stream. You know, it kind of just always depends. It's like, oftentimes when there's a new game coming out, you know, I'll be like right on it. I'll be like very early. But other times, you know, we might be doing it sometime around lunchtime or whatever. You know, that's a common time. I think, aside from that, it's just hit or miss. It's like, what time is it going to be? I don't know. I am extremely sleep deprived, so I can tell you guys that the brain not gonna be working good. See? Doesn't work very good. Sophie saying, I'm doing good. How about you? What is going on? And we got Weird and Nerdy 6884, you guys. Mackenzie saying, I'm here. Finally. And we love it. We got Melvin Games Live saying it's my first time actually catching a stream early. Yes, we just started. How are you, everybody? Corley M saying I'm at work as well, so I'll be a little sparse. Listen, all I'm hearing, you guys, like Stellan says, what's up, I would stay, but I have work, is that work is more important than me, okay? And I am a needy beesh. So, alright, fine, I'm just kidding, I'm sorry. I shouldn't kid. We got Isla, the Epic Gamer. Or do I say Isla? Isla? You guys, this is Nicole Royer. You see Nicole Royer art on here. A beautiful, getting green screened mug that I got from her. You guys should check out her art online. She said that this year it's just been like struggle in the arts, you know? The arts are a struggle, you know? The economy's shite. Excuse me for saying it. I mean, I'm just saying what we all think, right? No, work isn't more important than Corley. Isla the Epic Gamer said I meant hello. Hello. I'm so glad that you're here. So yeah, if anybody sees something that they're down with, you guys on here, if you're a resident, I'm down to get it for you. But yeah, Sophie was like, ooh, beautiful mug. So yeah, you can get one probably similar of your own. She does a lot of like birds. She does a lot of butterflies, a lot of nature's things. So yeah, that's Nicole Royer art. You gotta search that. She's struggling. Isla the Epic Gamer says, what game you playing? We're playing Tomodachi Life. Tomodachi Life, living the dream. Let's go, Ted. Let's take care of some people. There's fights, just as you guys noted. Sylvegus is up in a fight, man. Everybody's fighting every day. I thought that we had like a really cohesive, peaceful island of me's and stuff, you know? But it seems that we are all struggling. I think maybe the me economy, it should be going great, because I've got like 4,000 something coins. But maybe everybody's upset, you know? They might be like, listen, I can't take it anymore. Gonna start a fight. Gotta start a fight.
Look trending right now.
But Mackenzie, I'm glad you say that's pretty.
So,
Isla the
I
Epic
guess
Gamer
I
said,
wouldn't
oh.
know.
So what's happening? Maria. But yeah, we got Maria, and we also have
Can
Justin.
I call you later
Maria's
tonight?
boy.
My cell phone is in the shop.
Damn.
So,
Listen, that's not the first time a woman's ever said that to me. I'm just kidding. That's the weird thing about this scene is that it's always that one of the audios is like goes really quiet at some point. It's really weird because it'll be like, my cell phone is in the shop. And then suddenly it's like the audio is like, oh, that's a disappointment. You know, like you could barely hear it. Okay. Let's see what's going on, man. Figure out what's up with Sylvegus.
I'm in the middle of a fight.
I can see that. Oh, I thought it would say who he was fighting with. Okay. Well, listen. Mrs. Kendo can help with that, even though she's doing yoga. We will see. Please tell me. Sophie said, I opened my Tomodachi game and I think my dad got into a fight with Dog. Oh my gosh. Yeah, weird and nerdy. Mackenzie said, OMG, I'm glad the audio is not just me. Yep, we got Gaster up in the chat. Of course, all demands can be fielded over to the creation series. You know what I'm saying? Uh-oh. Yeah, that didn't go well.
Sorry. What were we talking about again?
I'm sorry, were we talking about Minecraft? Alright, let's see it. We have only one more hope, and that's a Dr. K. So one of our goals is to get Hope, a hopeful gamer. When I said the word hope, it popped in my head. Hope is looking for a girlfriend, you guys, so she needs a whammon. So if there are any eligible bachelorettes, I mean, Mackenzie, you're the talk of the town right now, you know? You're the talk of the town, so would you want Hope to be vying for you too? You still haven't picked love. Out of all the love. Oh, jeez. Okay, so Vegis is just,
I was thinking about something else.
I can fix him. No, I can't. Okay, wow. Okay, so it must have been him and Draco. I mean, if anybody's warring with my son like that, you know I'm about to lay the smack down. Am I right?
Huh?
Amber!
I was just about to come talk to you, Roar.
Well, look at that.
I've been thinking too hard.
Oh, man, we are so good at this game. Check this out, you guys.
Let me clear my mind.
Not even a second. Not even a second. Just boom! Mackenzie said, that's crazy. But of course. A makeup box? You know how much that ish costs nowadays? That's why that'd be great. That would be great. Get her a Cornish pastry.
Yum.
Sophie says, I volunteer. My me still needs a partner. Alright, let's get Hope to meet any of y'all, you know? Either any. Alright, I don't think Amber... Did she give us a list? I don't think she did. I don't think she gave us a list. Stitch! Yeah, I don't think Amber gave us a list, actually. So I don't know what she wants. I don't. Alright, you guys. We're gonna have to do our best. Amber does love lesbians. Yeah. So, ballet? Is that... yoga? I think yoga. Yoga! Stellan said, I have to leave at 8:10 for work. I'll be here until... Hey, well, I appreciate it. 8:10's already gone by over here. Isla the Epic Gamer says, they are so cute. Gaster said, I am the coolest.
Museum artifact? I'm glad you decided to drop by, Roar.
Man, she's savage, you guys. She's still calling me museum artifact. Are you kidding me? She's gonna do yoga just right here in her train. Okay, Corley is interested in... she's watching Kit. See, she wants to marry Kit. That's what it says. Wants to marry.
Corley.
Kit the Fox just giving you a sweeping bow, Corley. Alright. So let's see it. We'll get Hope here. Here she is. We'll get her to come hang out with. What's up with Hope? Oh, okay, here it comes.
Sorry.
Who did she bump into? I looked away for 1 second.
It's my bad too. You okay?
Mackenzie, you are seriously... I think you're beating Lynn's record now.
Okay.
Mackenzie must have like 4 or 5 me's all about
I'm
her.
happy no one got hurt.
You guys, it's Mackenzie!
See you later.
The most eligible bachelorette, the hot stuff around town. Everybody loves Mackenzie. Guys, girls,
I never knew
anything in
Sophie's
between.
friends fix me like this.
There you go.
I hope she looks at me.
Sophie's like, no! I'm sorry, Sophie. You literally saw what happened, right? I was gonna drop her onto you and then... It must be love. But what if we also drop her to you and then everyone starts fighting over Hope?
So it's love after all. I'm actually in love.
I'm actually
I
in
should
love.
start thinking up romantic date ideas. Where could I take Mackenzie?
Man, Mackenzie, you got people fighting over you like this IRL? Is it? Damn, y'all are best friends too. You know how it is. If you marry your best friend, it's pretty sweet. It's pretty sweet. Alright, we'll get a quick pixel quiz up in here and then we'll figure it out.
Here's your first
We'll figure it out. Let's try to drop her to Sophie
What
too.
do you think it is?
Oh boy, that's a cute looking wool felt
The
sheep.
answer is
Olives.
wool felt sheep. Next up.
Oh man, Corley said Walter White and Cookie Mama broke
What do you
up.
think it is?
Are you kidding me? Man. Weird and nerdy. Mackenzie's like, not an IRL, but hey, I'll take it.
The last
Hey, what's going on?
What do you
Immerp1H.
think it is?
Oh boy, okay. I think that's the foxtail because
The correct answer is
it's just 2 pixels.
foxtail.
3 pixels. Dude. Gaster, we have a few men, but this is definitely an island ruled by lesbian women.
You won.
Definitely. And it's pretty cool. Alright, you guys, check this out.
Go ahead.
If you've never been here before, it's all about you guys, so chat chooses small, medium, or large. Whenever we got something on screen, there's a good chance that I'm going to ask you guys to choose. And yes, please let me know how you're doing as you're filing on in here on this Tuesday morning. I appreciate everybody who can stop by. Looks like Stellan on that large, Sophie, and Inklings on the small. The burp is trying to come out of me. I'm trying to hold it back. Uh-oh, Gaster, you may not like this. He says, no, anything but the lesbians. You may not like this, then. If you don't like lesbians, I mean, to be honest, it's like, get the out, you know? Oh, damn, Corley tripping right in the background. Shit. Okay, so it looks like Small's gonna win. Mackenzie, Corley, adding to the small, and we get a chick! We get a chick. Speaking of lesbians, am I right? Alrighty. So, Hope, let's figure this out.
I feel like someone is
Where's Sophie? Show me Sophie! There she is. She's talking to Hugh.
I don't think I've introduced myself yet.
There we
Have I?
go. Hey,
They call me
Gaster.
Hope.
It's alright, but I mean, you try to joke with the lesbians, you know? You said, I say big because my muscles is big. Mackenzie was like, get out. It's like that sound, right? Get out. Stealing from the rich, alright, Hope. We like to see it, eh? She talking about how much it's I think we all should steal from the rich, yeah? Corley's like, yeah, this is lesbian central, so... Small's good for a pet? I think so. But also sometimes medium.
Thanks so
Look at
much.
Hugh is like,
I feel
would you
I
like
got
to stare
really
at my
close
ass?
to Sophie.
You
Thanks to
cowards? And ain't nobody paying attention to him for once. You know, Hugh Morris. Alright, we do have a list for Hope when she levels up. I think we've done a ton of them. Let's see, we got all of those. Did she have a eat? Yeah, eats voraciously, I believe she put. Yeah. Unless that was supposed to be cautiously and it auto-corrected. Because, yeah, she spelled it a little different, but I think this is what she wants. So here we go. Voraciousness. Oh, you guys, I gotta tell you, if I couldn't be any more unk, I was,
I feel like I'm becoming my true self more
I was
and more.
definitely feeling it yesterday. I mowed the backyard. I had mowed the front yard somewhat recently before that. And you guys, my arms are like shaking today. You know what I'm saying? It's like I'm that old or I'm just that out of shape. You know? That my muscles are made of like a strange glue. You know? Alright, Taylor. You're like the closest one over here.
Are you alright?
Mackenzie said, I'm straight IRL, but my me needs a beautiful woman. Listen, we all need a beautiful woman. Yeah, Mackenzie, Hugh,
No.
he runs that place, so I guess he can just do whatever, right?
You're so kind.
It was no
For those that
trouble at
haven't
all.
seen it, I'll tell you what I mean. Hugh Morris is, look at this. He's a pimp. See, too good to be Hugh. This is our public shower spa slash meant for lesbians, but seems to be used by men mostly. We tried, you know. I did all that I could. I was like, ladies, look, don't you love pink? I put pink lights. Sophie said, when did my me start crushing on Hugh? Did she really? Let's see, let's check on Sophie. You're right, she's ready to risk it all. Sophie, do you want to be with a dude? You want to be with a Hugh? See, I don't know about that, so do we want that? Let's give you a Cornish pastry. Yeah, I need to separate the men. We'll put them all in a fence, you know? It'll be a camp of some sort. You know what I'm saying? Put them on their own island. Yeah. What if I have a woman's heart? Can I stay? You know, I have a wife and kid. No, please! I have a wife and kid! Be like, sorry. No men allowed. No boys allowed. Of course, that might mean Ashton. Sophie's like, I do not want to be with you. Sophie, I wonder if we should make your dating preferences different? Gaster's like, no, I'm a man. The men will just be used for breeding camps. Only the smartest and most viable of them. No emotion, just breeding. Alright, you guys, we have iconic scenery left, and I think that's it. Yeah, that's right, you guys. All that we have left is iconic scenery. Sophie, Corley, anybody, any resident here wanna go on iconic scenery tour? I know we also got Stellan up in here. We got Stellan on the island. So what you guys think? There's an iconic scenery vacation. Oh, my back, my shoulders, my arms. It all hurts. Corley's like, nah, no men. Damn, I didn't go that far, but hey, breeding camp. Inklings. Okay, Inkling said I'd love to go. Alrighty, guys, it's gonna be Inklings. Stellan's like, bro, what breeding camps? I'm scared. Listen, Corley said, nah, no men. So I think that includes me, you guys. I'm sorry. I have a woman's heart, but I thought maybe I'd make the cut. But sadly, not gonna lie, it hurts a little bit. It hurts a little bit. It does. I'm just gonna try to compose myself. I'm sorry, so many of you guys were like, me.
Are you really
Sorry. We can take y'all somewhere else,
Thank you
though.
so much.
Let's see.
To pack my bag.
Where else would you ladies love to travel to? Oh, dang, this is the sausage traveling. Weird and Nerdy said she'll visit you.
Yellowstone National Park. Anyone know if Old Faithful will blow today?
Say cheese.
Yellowstone, I've been there, you guys. I was a little kid. Corley's like, you can be in a separate camp. That's just you and your wife and kid. I don't want my wife to be in the camp, but I do for my own, you know, like love of her, but I don't want her to suffer. So if the camp is
Say
suffering,
cheese.
maybe I could have a, what's the word? a nice camp. And then all the other men could have the breeding camp. I'm sorry, Inklings. I'm sorry, Stellan. It just, that might be how it is, you know? Dude, look at Ravana Melodic, dude. He's doing that ballet-ish. Sophie wants to go to Hawaii. Okay, we'll get you to Hawaii. Let's get you over there. Because we got to use some of these wishes. All we have is travel, you know?
That was a wonderful trip.
So let's go to Hawaii,
So much for
guys.
letting me take it. Here, I brought you a souvenir.
Hawaii. Okay, picture postcards. Beautiful. Oh, do we have an Inklings list? I know you're here, Inklings, so you could probably help us. If we don't. Okay, we have some. Let's see. We have greets proudly. Stands like a rodeo. Yeah, rodeo rider. Okay. We'll do that one. I'm gonna stand like bow-legged. Yours is more like a nice campsite, said Corley. It's like I'm going on a forever adventure.
I feel like I got
To my own created island.
Myself.
Okay. Oh, what's going on
I
here?
want to patch things up with Taylor.
Inklings, I guess you were fighting with Taylor Swift, by the way.
I'll go talk to
Let's talk to her, then we'll get Sophie to Hawaii, and then we'll see if Corley wants to visit anywhere. Like a loved one visiting someone in jail. Mackenzie's right. That's true. Inkling said, no way. Hey, maybe y'all fall in love after this, you know? Inklings, you and Taylor Swift have been pretty good
I'm
friends
sorry for
so
treating you
far.
so coldly. I want to patch things up between
What if
us.
Taylor's like, we are never, ever, ever
Really?
getting
That's
back
great.
together? Okay, she said that's great. I mean, if you got a woman like Taylor Swift, you don't want to lose it, you know? Don't want to lose that. Don't lose that love! Alright, it went great. It went great. Great friends once again. Great
We're
friends
able to
can
patch
become
things up.
love.
Thanks for your
It
help.
can. Dang, Inklings, you just leveled up. You almost level up again.
Well,
Okay, so let's go ahead and we'll get Sophie on over to the tropical paradise. Wishing fountain. Yeah. Okay. Travel. Mackenzie's like, what? A big house? A big house? Okay, wait, where's Hawaii? Did I miss it? Hawaii tour. Sophie with that Bowser Jr. teeth. Your Marvel Rivals username is No More Men. Corley. That is nuts, and it's kind of awesome because I bet all these men on Marvel Rivals
Are you
be
really
like
giving me a white
salty, you know.
Thank
But
you
they'll
so
be like,
much.
a woman's ruining a good time. I'm like, oh yeah, that's never happened in reverse. You know. Hugh! Sophie, you and Hugh. It's just
Glub. I'm diving.
glub. Man, Sophie's me is so cool, you guys. Men don't get big houses on this island. They don't get big anything except for... Soap. She's like, what the... Yeah, they also don't get that it's a reference to No More Mutants.
Never a bad
That's
idea to
that's
end the day with
hilarious.
some hula.
Thank
We
you.
don't need a cure. This is awesome. Look at that. Beautiful whammon. And doing that hula goodness. Gaster's like, Corley M, I don't think you like men. I would say that that's true. That's true. Mackenzie said, Kendo.
Hey,
Yeah,
that
sorry.
was a wonderful
Okay,
trip.
Sophie's like, yeah, I'm changing my dating
Thanks so
preference.
much.
Okay, let's change her dating preferences.
I even got
It'll
you
probably
to
be
send
like,
me-
hey, this is gonna mess up what you have on the island, and you're gonna be like, I don't care, do it. All right, let's check it out. Edit me. And dating preferences. Do you want it like this, Soph? I guess you'll correct me if we need to change it. Okay, there we go. Here we go. You ship Sophie a Hugh Morris? Yeah, I don't, Sophie's not digging it, man. You don't want
Only
to...
have money,
Without
friends,
Sophie's consent,
or
you don't
true
want to just
love.
force that
Which would you
love.
want?
Dude, this is the easiest one. It's true love.
It's most
Then
important
friends,
to
then
have
money.
someone-
Yeah, guys. That's what I'm going for. The Beatles, I guess they were right. You know, love is all you need. Hugh needs the jail. Corley's talking about Hugh needs that jail cell. We gotta get him to
Still
jail.
angry? I can't calm down.
Yo, listen. You men and your tempers, you know, calm down. You can't be upset when you have a cheeseburger. Especially liking it that much. But yeah, sorry, Stellan. It's so funny the Hugh love is turning to Hugh hate. It's probably his hat hair. That's the thing. I actually did feel a little less
Try to patch things up.
into Hugh when I had him on the island here. It's interesting how that worked. I don't know if you guys agree. It's just... I don't know. I guess I see him as more of a threat than a, like, oh, Hugh Morris is
Sorry
great.
about
I guess he's still
before.
great. It's just... By threat, I just mean to the safety of the women, you know? I want y'all women to be
I
okay.
won't
And
forgive you.
oh, damn, my son just throwing the shade. Holy. I won't forgive you. Listen, Draco. You fuck with the Sylvegus, it tends to fuck back.
We couldn't patch things up.
Yeah, weird and nerdy. Mackenzie was saying he ain't coming to my island. He'll steal your girl. Mr. Steal Your Girl. Oh. Okay, I thought this was a love heart for a second. Let's see what's up with Chow. Haven't seen Chow in a while. Hope they're doing okay. Look at the capybara floating there. Beautimus. Do we get a lucky cat? Oh, I didn't know I could, like, mess with these. Oh, gosh. Can we actually... No, you can't bounce Chow around, but you can bounce things... You can throw a creeper at her. Boom. Yeah, that's so interesting. I've gotten this dream before, but I've never done the bonk. Sophie's like, I ain't adding Hugh either. I only wanted Crystal. That's the thing. Crystal's goated. I love Crystal. She is hilarious. Every time she's talking, I have to, like, smile. So we got a creeper out of the dream. One time I forgot that her room right here has that little Roomba vacuum, and I forgot, and I was like, what the is there a cockroach down there? And then I saw that it was the vacuum, because it was like just the corner of it. I was like, what the hell is moving? Get rid of this sweet fish. I feel like what's crazy about the island? Oh, you added Carlo? Okay, nice. Hugh's on your island here exists, his clothes don't exist. Same here, we never get them. Never. Are we good? Are we good? We good? Might have to refresh if your stream crashed or froze. Yeah, that's what's tough is, I think with all the internet works, it's like, it can just go out like that, but luckily it doesn't seem to be permanent. Seems like we're still live. So I'm so sorry. I don't know. Okay, Weird and Nerdy said, okay, I think we are back. Now we are. Okay. Yes. What do you mean, why did I first assume cockroach? I hate cockroaches. I was so scared that it was one. But, yeah, the reason I saw something moving, I'm like, my brain is trained, you know? My brain is trained to be like, yo, if there's a roach, I need to be destroying it, okay? I have to be destroying. So now that, the problem is when that happens, it creates like a fourth stream, I think. I'm gonna have like 8 streams that are all the same thing up. That's what's whack. But yeah, Stellan, I don't know, man. I feel like it's their work, like the city doing the work out here. They've been knocking the internet out all the time, you know? Okay, let me get the test stream back just in case. It's always good to have one of those right here for me to see. Alrighty. Uh-oh, which one is it? Now I see like all the streams and I'm like, oh no. Okay, here we go. I think we're good. Alright. So let's get her... she has, yeah, all these ones
Speak
that...
with a loud voice.
Dang, I can't believe we got all of them for her. Okay, so we'll give her either painting, laptop, bubble blower. Nope, she's got all those. Camera. Yep. She's got it all. What do you give someone who has it all? You give them money. Boom. She's gonna take a trip with that money. Alright. Can you voice act Helmepo
If I
from
save
One
up
Piece?
$4,850
I bet I could. Of
more,
course, right now I'm like really fucking like headachy and tired AF. But we'll try to think
I
about it
wonder what I'll
here
be
as
up
I
to
wake
10
up
years
more.
From now.
Okay. So now that we're back, let's try this again. So what were we doing before we
Do you
left?
have
What were we doing?
Could you take a photo for me? I'm thinking something cute. I'll leave it to you to pick a spot that...
Okay, you guys.
Then let's find a spot.
Photo
for the
time.
shoot.
Throw your me or me in the chat if you want. Otherwise, I'll just fill it up with y'all. Something cute, you know? They say something cute. Damn, why can't we go right there? Oh, there it is. Okay. Here we go. Cute. Okay, something cute. That's not good. So now I'm gonna have to figure out... Gah. Man, that sucks so much. See, I'm so sorry. You guys, I'm so sorry. Yeah, he said it's okay, Kendo, we got this together. It's, yeah, not good. Not good at all. So bad, so bad, so bad. Well, I'm sorry to everybody that has to deal with this. I'm trying to deal with it too. You're like, I've missed too many streams. Oh, man. Corley's like, I'm not going anywhere. I really appreciate it, you guys. It's really demoralizing, right? Because you're like trying to stay focused on this and stay focused on the chat and keep up with you guys. And then, you know, just this BS keeps happening. So yeah, I'm just watching my frames here first before I decide anything. Yeah, now it says the signal's good, but damn, dude. We aren't even like 40 minutes in yet. That's crazy. Stellan said, I have a day off of work. I don't know if I should be happy or sad because I'm not making money. Yeah, that part's tough. That part's tough, man, because, yeah. It's like, in general, I think happy, but, like, dude. Yeah, especially if you've been, like, struggling. Excuse me. Sorry, you guys. It's all just, everything's coming out of me. My feelings are coming out. My internet's coming out. Anyway, let's get Mackenzie. You said, I'll be one of the people at the lamppost. Alright. Let's get you over here. Show me Stalin! Where Inkling's at? There. Inklings! See, I'm so sorry, you guys. If it keeps happening, I don't know. I'm going to cry myself to sleep, I think. I guess the rest of this will be the whammon, you know? Mackenzie said, "You are good, Kendall, we promise." It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me. It is demoralizing, you know? I'm not gonna lie, but... Mackenzie, I look so serious. Hey, it is. It's serious business here. Let's get Hope. I know she want to be part of this. Then let's get Corley's potential love interest. I think it's gonna happen. I feel like it's gonna happen soon. But yeah, we got Sophie over there on the side, you guys. We got Mackenzie. Yeah. Okay. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Check out this photo. Whoa. Yeah, that's the thing, is you can only zoom in. Like, you know, I want to take a step back, get lower, then zoom in after that. Zooming in right here, obviously not going to help us, eh? Okay, so here we go. Take photo. Sophie said, I look stylish. You do. Your me is like the styling.
Thank you so much.
It's the most stylish me, you know? The most stylish. Hey, what's going on? Root_beer50. Yeah, the jumping in there is great. Hey, what's going on? The Savager23 over on Twitch. Yeah. Thank you so much for being here as we experience a lot of internet difficulties. Hoping that they don't stick around, you know?
I'm in a bit of a funk.
What happened to Hugh? He lost his love because she changed her dating preferences? He really liked that. We should have asked him what the funk was first. I just fixed it. I'm crazy. Toga didn't forgive your dad? Toga.
Yum.
That's crazy. So what is everybody feeling on this Tuesday, you know? Stellan, for instance, said, like, work, wait, I'm day off, so I need the money, though. You know, like, what's everybody going through right now? Like, does anybody need, let's say, help with a certain something? Does anybody have something on their mind? On this Tuesday? It's a weird day, you know? I felt weird from the start, but now I feel really weird just with the internet. You know, it sounds very Karen, but it's like I pay like $100 a month and it's Google Fiber. It like never messes up. And then when it's when the city's doing work, I think they're the ones knocking it out, so it's really not Google Fiber's fault, I don't think. But yeah, it gets me pretty stressed out just because I realize now, like, how much things I use the internet for. How much things, you know, my wife, her work is for the internet. My son does, like, all of his. For instance, like, we have the Apple TV, right? You know, so, like, you use the internet to watch your TV. Like, you can't even watch TV, you know? Oh, man, too bad too bad Mixay ain't here to see what we could change her style. Get her to wear. You know? Smart Sock said, guess who's here? Guess who's here? Socks is here. Have a beer. Anyway, Socks was saying, but I'm working, so I'm gonna be lurking. Putting up a fan. Alright. Putting up a fan. So, are we talking like big industrial sized, like huge fans, or is this like residential, you know, like let's say a like chandelier fan as thing? Sigane K Funnies. Hopefully I'm saying your name right. Sigane? Sigane K Funnies. Anyway, you're here saying H. What is up? Corley was saying, work is so busy and I want to scream, but I'm mentally okay today. That stands for a lot, I think, you know? If you're mentally okay despite, that's really good, but you know that we're here for you. You know we are. You know, I am desperately here for you, meaning I want to help so bad. You know? I was gonna say something else on top of that, but, you know, mentally I'm not here. Mentally I'm there.
It's so funny.
I guess mentally I'm Cookie. But, mentally here, I'm not. There's none of this going on. I actually feel, like, really fuzzy, like, right here. I don't know if you guys feel that, too, when you're having, like, the brain fog and no sleep and ish like that. Little stress. It's like it all, like, piles in, like, right here. It's just like, ugh. Just relax. Ugh. Okay. Let's see. Mackenzie, though, said you should give me the fashionista quirk. And it looks like we have a love going
I
on.
need to clear my head.
We might have a cookie love.
I may not know Cookie very well, but I know Fate has big plans.
That's
for
what gets
us.
tough, man, is if, you know, I may not know her very well, but, you guys, I mean, I feel like you gotta be friends first. That's what I think. We saw what happened when Steve harved me. I just, you know, boom, share your feelings now, and then Mackenzie with that triple
What should we talk
smackdown.
about?
Just line them up for a free smack. No. Watch them all fall like dominoes. You know what I'm saying. All right, you guys. So let's see. What are you guys saying in the chat? Let's see. Residential ceiling fan, Smart Socks. Okay. Hey, what's going on? We got Kai. Okay, for... Forgive me. Anyway, you said gives vibes of me pretending to like a book when I don't even read it. Yeah, I don't read book. I definitely don't read book, you know. Mackenzie was like, risk it for the biscuit. Yeah, Sophie, like, be friends first. Yeah, that's what Stellan, yeah. Become friends. But if there's gonna be a heterosexual relationship here, they should at least talk about something non-hetero. Listen, I am heterosexual, but I embrace
Morning,
this
Cookie.
this island is owned and run. I guess owned?
Do you
I guess I
feel
make
like
y'all
talking about-
co-owners. That's true. I own it, but I make all of y'all own it, you know? So yeah, I think owned is right. Run and
Seems
owned
like
by
the whole world is
lesbians.
talking about lesbians right now.
Let's be honest, you guys. Let's be honest.
I could see that. But I'm not really up on what's trendy.
See, this is why you shouldn't confess your love.
Alexander.
You gotta talk first.
I'll teach you.
Mackenzie
about
says,
it.
yes, queen.
No?
Yes, queen is right. Let me go back up, though. I didn't read everything that y'all was saying. I mean, to me, this is an important part of the stream, is when I'm talking to y'all about life and just kind of trying to get a sense for how everybody's feeling and stuff like that. I take that really seriously. Might be small talk or something. I take it for real. But yeah, Stellan the Kelp God was saying, well, I mean, I'm doing okay. I have money to lay around all day, which is nice, and I can watch this stream. I like that.
Looks like
You know,
Cookie
it's just you're right. You know, earlier you were saying, like,
Thanks
what
to
about making money?
hope
I get it, man.
Alexander shows me all
But
the
if you could
tricks of
embrace
the
at least a day, why am I getting the fuzzies? Is that my brain at work? We'll figure that out too. But, weird and nerdy, Mackenzie said, my life kind of boring. I work every day on top of being a full-time student, live with my sister, so I'm lucky to not have to worry about much bills, just car, gas, and groceries. You know what's interesting? I think when someone says that their life is boring, I like that personally. I don't mean like, oh, good, their life is boring. I'm saying like, that's my kind of life, you know? I like boring. Right now, I feel like I'm doing too much shite, you know? Like, I want boring. I want boring. Oh man, Ravana's still going. One of the greatest love stories would be if he ends up with Linz. You guys? I wish Ravana Melodic was here on Twitch. Dude, Ravana Melodic is always thinking about Linz. It's like actually so romantic, you know? I think so. I think it is. I'm trying to get rid of the fuzzies up there, you guys. I'm sorry.
I'll get serious. Starting tomorrow.
I'll get serious. Starting tomorrow. That's the best thing to say, isn't it? Okay, let's try to get rid of some fuzzies here. Maybe we need to do smoothness. Kind of messes with my hair, you know. I still want to be feathered and lethal for you guys. I guess that's okay. Still kind of like wavy around here, but you know. Let's see. Corley M said, I'll take over stream, and then I could do insurance bills.
lovers. To me.
Really? Weird and Nerdy said, I like boring too, honestly. That's the thing, you know? You gotta...
Way more fun with friends.
At some point, you embrace it, I feel, if you're also, like,
What's the matter?
you lived through a whole bunch of just, like, stress and...
Oof, I've never seen
I guess I'm just saying that, like, it's just nice, because, like, I don't know, I feel like I've just done way too much in the last, like, decade plus that I'm just like, dude, can we just slow down?
You're a
Can we
real
just, like, have
lifesaver.
basically
No
nothing?
need to thank me.
You know? But yes, funniest streamer moments 50 said, hi, I'm new on live stream. I really appreciate you being here. Thank you so much, and thank you for, you know, introducing and saying that you're new. We're just kind of asking everybody right now. That's why I'm going on a bunch of rants, but asking everybody how you're doing on this Tuesday. You know, I take it more seriously than just the small talk of it, but I like to ask you guys, you know, how are you doing, or like, is something troubling you? You know, is everything fine? You know? You want to be friends with Dr. Kendo, or you want to be friends with anybody? Okay, you said with Dr. Kendo. Yeah, we can. Ooh, Smart Socks the Chainsaw Man is. Zing ding 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 ding. Zing ding 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 ding. I always feel like his voice is like a chainsaw starting up. Zing ding 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 ding. See, you tried to get me. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming. And you got. I love my hand in this game, you guys, because it is way different than my actual hand, which looks disgusting. But that hand, it's very feminine. You gotta love it, you know? Alright, chat, ladies and gentlemen, check this out. Choose small, medium, or large-o. Corley said, Kendo are our me's friends. You know? I don't know. I feel like they are not. What travesty is this? That our me's would not be friends, you know? Isn't that crazy? Stellan was saying it could be with anyone, though. And Sophie, you're right. Look at M back there. She was playing with the bell for so long. She was just like, come on, Belle. Okay, we got medium, small, and large, so I say next thing that comes into the chat for the size will be the one. Next one. And then we got it. Next one wins. Next one wins. Damn, we only get 3? Somebody? Small, medium, large? Because if not, I'm going to have to go medium or large, and then Corley said, yeah, that's kind of messed up. I'm sorry, Corals. I'm sorry. I don't want to fuck it up. All right, Sophie say small. She says small. So let's do it, you guys. We could have had a train. We could have had a train. But it's okay. Who gives a shit? We got a pebble, you guys. Who didn't want... Ooh. Who put up barbed wire here? Well, there's a whole bunch of shit here. I didn't put any of this... Oh my good god. They're already starting the camp, you guys. The male camp is already starting. Should we build that today? We could put like a barbed wire thing like way off in the distance over here. And have like men things. You know? Anyway. Mackenzie was like, spot my me in the background. Okay, so let's see. People actually want to be friends with Dr. K, so that's sweet. So let's see. It was Stellan, I think, first, and then Corley. We'll get both of y'all. You know, everybody wants a slice, right? Okay, Stellan. Let's get you over here. What am I wearing? My ballet outfit? Oh, damn. Look at me. As I'm looking like, you about to drop someone on me? Me and my wife, we're gonna be starting a new show. New ballet show. Mackenzie was like, that's amazing. Yeah, Sophie, barbed wire fence. Yeah, that just popped up. I didn't put any of that there. That blue thing, I didn't put the bench there. I didn't put the barbed wire. We just start the game and then boom. Stellan's explaining how much he loves a sports show. Well, Dr. Kendo won't know ish about a sports show, man. I won't know.
Becoming good friends.
Mackenzie's like, we need more wired fence. Segregation in full swing. And we should say that is not on the basis of race. Just sexual orientation, you guys. So that makes it fine. Alright, Stellan. We tried. Let's see what's up with Corals and myself. Might be a bad time to interrupt my me, you know, doing ballet.
Hi there. Nice to meet you. I'm Corley.
Corley, I'm Dr. Kendo.
Cute. We look like we are dressed for the same,
So first, with a
I don't know, party, the same environment, you know? Stellan's like, I hope I'm not intruding on you and your wife. Yeah, we're just like straight up balleting, you know?
I had a fun time with Dr. Kendo.
Dang,
And
corals.
if I'm being honest, it's all thanks to you.
That's sweet. Me, Corley, is just as nice as Corley. That's very nice. Smart socks, I don't know, man. Should we create a... Dang, Corley, we just stood super close. Okay, you're explaining something about how a pearl and Dr. Kendo... Corley, that's so nice of you. Thank you. That's so nice. You guys, she's basically saying that Dr. Kendo Commentaries is a pearl. And remember, we were talking about Steven Universe Pearl, right? And that Pearl is basically me. I'm Pearl. Smart Talk is like, they've had it too good for too long. Yeah, every time there's somebody making some money, you know, government gotta come in and like try to take it. You know, Smart Talk is right. We need to probably make this the real world. Show some W-2s. Where are your papers for taxes? Alright. Melvin Games Life said, can you add me? Oh shit. She just face planted and she gave up. That's relatable, to be honest. Sophie. That's so sweet. She said Kendo is a pearl. Well, all of you guys are absolute diamonds. You are adamantium. You are the freshest. Well, I guess I really like garnet as a stone. Trying to think about what kinds of stones I like. My favorite, like, I guess like rock slash thing is pyrite, you guys. I have a little pyrite right here. You can probably see that it looks, I mean, with the green screen, it's actually taken some of the color out. That's what's funny. It looks more golden in real life, but yeah. I love pyrite. Fool's gold. I love pyrite, you guys. But I don't want to call y'all pyrite. It's just that I really love pyrite, you know? Let's see. So, Pearl is the goat, says Stellan. Okay, Pearl is actually me, but okay. Well, Corley, it's just the thing that I'm talking about is Pearl's got, like, my nose and my figure. Except now I'm starting to get belly, you know? And then my being. But you are an actual fan of Steven Universe, and I am just a poser, so you can have Pearl. That's fine. You can have Pearl. Let's see. Sophie said, poor M. Mackenzie. Gosh, poor girl. I'll talk to her. You want to talk to M?
Or whatever.
M is married. She was the first wedding with Chow on the island, even though my wife and I were the first, like, couple to get together. I guess they're also the first baby, because we already had Sylvegus, so... I just had no babies for me and my wife. We already have our baby. Mackenzie said, I love rock. The rock? Or just rock, you know? Okay, let's see what's going on here. What else should we have happen? As far as people meeting and stuff. I feel like there was something else we were gonna do, right? We gotta get Hope, a woman, you know? Some fruit! Chewing gum is fruit, if it's flavored like a fruit, right? There you go.
Yum.
Corley M says, I'm Pearl, because my best friend who I was in love with is dating a man who is my brother. Okay, let's see. Best friend that you're in love with. Okay, so you loved a friend, and they're dating a man that's your brother. And you see, you actually know the Steven Universe behind that, whereas I do not. So, Stellan said, get started on the male boot camp. Hey, who said this was a male boot camp? He said, I know, it's saying Corley lore dropped there. Listen, I'm here for all the Corley lore, so I call it core lore, you know, or lorely. Alright, let's see. Core lore.
Yum.
Fruit and then dessert. That's how we eat on Kendopolis. Kendopolis, yeah. Check out Kendopolis Island, Kip. Ice cream sandwich. We down. Okay. Adventure Spring Bounty. Where he at? There he is. Alright. Quakes. I think we have large stomach, but we'll check. Yeah, okay, we got... Oh, stands with arms crossed. Do we have that? Yes, we do. Greets listlessly. Yeah, we've got all that stuff. Alright, phrases when sad. We did that one. He said, I'm really gonna do it this time. And then he said, feel free to give me any gifts otherwise. You know, he needs to be where the women are if he's gonna get a whammon, because I know that he really wants a whammon too. So we could do the yoga. We could do the yoga. Okay, let's see. Stellan said, I know the lore, I think, Steven Universe. Yeah, I always respected Steven Universe from afar, but it's just, I think, especially where it came out in life and whatnot, I don't think...
What's up?
I really didn't watch anything at that time, you know? I'm just thinking about, like, I created a ton of it in Scribblenauts Unlimited, so, like, any knowledge that I would have came from having to just research it for the episodes of Scribblenauts creations, right? You know, so like I created a ton of them. And my favorite design, you know, was Malachite. My favorite design of the Scribblenauts, so I always liked Malachite's design. What's her name is crazy. Is that Jasper? She's got the crazy hair and stuff. I should have done a chat chooses because you guys probably would have gotten that correct, but look. We got Hamilton Amber, otherwise known as Ambleton.
Hey, you can't win them all, but you can get this as a consolation
How many do you guys think if we built like a male, you know, barbed wire area over here and put a path, do you think they would actually go to it? Because you know how the men keep going to the lesbian area over here? Yep, the only one here is a boy right now, you know? You said, have you gotten the Me Wheel minigame? It's so frustrating. Me Wheel minigame. I might have, but that doesn't sound familiar. Amber's like, gee, I really wish this was a lesbian right now. Roar. Amber Washington. George Washington Amber. Yeah, I'm trying to think. The Me Wheel minigame. Maybe it means I haven't. Me Wheel. Okay, latte art quiz. I just finished my coffee. This will be great.
Your first cup. Whose face is this?
Whose face is this? Okay, that looks like Josh. Pretty sure. Yep. You like poke the Me Wheel? Damn, I don't think I've gotten that one. To be honest, Mackenzie. I don't think I got that one. The Ferris wheel. Okay, yeah, we did get that one. We got it one time. And I rocked the socks on it. That one's easy, man. We got Sophie. You see? Okay, I need to read that in a second, Stellan. Yeah. I gotta read that.
Finally, the last cup. Whose face is this?
Okay, whose face is it, you guys? Whose face is it? Honestly, the clothing gives it away more than the face sometimes. Okay, wow. I think that's Chow, but damn. Holy schnizzit. That's actually getting me. I know my me's, you guys. I know my me's.
Got them. All right.
I know my me's. Okay, let's see. Stellan was saying, well, yeah, but Pearl is Pink Diamond's servant, and they're basically siblings, because losing Pink Diamond made her so sad she became the Pearl she is now. Before, she would only listen to Pink Diamond.
Time for your prize.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Let's see. Up. You guys, as I was going to type choose, I put my controller down, and my finger presses A. My thumb literally grazed right over it, okay? As I was like, okay, I need to do chat chooses. Yeah, Sophie, you know the me's too. Girl, you know the me's. You said I was right. Yes. Amazing. Amazing. Show me Sophie. Okay. You guys, we have another wish. If anybody wants to travel. Corley, you want to go somewhere? Corley, want to travel somewhere? Yeah, we got a bird's nest. Completely by accident. But you know. We'll get Corley to travel. We could also have Mackenzie. We got Stellan to travel earlier. If Inklings is here, did we get Inklings? Yeah, we got Inklings was the first one, I think. Hey, we got Smooth Kai Gaming. Says goat. Where? I love goats. But yes, welcome on in. How you doing? You said you inspired me so much growing up. Damn. All right, thank you. That's a high, very high honor. Very, very, very good honor. It is crazy, you know. It is crazy just... I think Tomodachi Life has been the most that I've seen people come back from the Scribblenauts days and say that, you know. I've done a lot of things. It's like when we were doing Mario Kart or Pikmin or anything like that. Yeah. But Tomodachi Life, that's the one. So yeah, okay. Corley, I'm not hearing from. Stellan said, did I travel? I thought you did for the iconic scenery, but I could be wrong. We could have you travel somewhere. We need to be using these wishes. We got too many wishes and too many bishes, you know? So, you got any ideas? What do you think? Why is USA in like a yellow... Oh, I was selected it. Like, why is USA in a yellow thing? I had it selected. It's like, dude, what the fuck? What the fuck, man? Well, Smooth Kai said, I've been watching in the shadows since them Scribblenauts days. Well, you know, I always appreciate it. I always appreciate it. Corley said, you can give it to someone else. It's fine. Okay. Okay. So, Stellan, what you think? Stellan, where you wanna go? That was the other crazy thing, Smooth Kai, is that I think a lot of people, they probably were upset that, like, Scribblenauts was sort of, it was a series that was fading out. And so I got a lot of shite, like, on the later end. Like, this channel's so dead without Scribblenauts, you know, like, now that bro doesn't do Scribblenauts, all this stuff, you know, it's like really kind of just whack stuff. And so that's why I made that other channel, and then the Pokemon Go one blew up. And so then I was like, alright, well, I'll keep doing, you know, some Scribblenauts here on the side, and then I do, hey, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna be seeing the Crag, Son of Horus raid, my friends. I don't know why I don't have an alert on here, but you know what I do have is I have a song I've been playing. I think I'm gonna make a new raid song one day, but you guys, you gotta get somebody some love right about now, because Crag, Son of Horus is the dude. So here, check this out, you guys. We got a shiny Pokemon song for this moment, and I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you so much for coming on in and raiding. We're going to talk to you here very soon. Please enjoy the tunage while I get a trip going on here. Right after this.
Come on down, you know where to find me, where the Pokemon call down their allies shining. Oh, won't you please make the call? Come on down, you know where to find me, where the Pokemon call down their allies shining.
Boom, thank you so much.
Please make the call.
Alright, yes, that is Crag, Son of Horus, ladies and gentlemen. That's Horace over there on Twitch. So please, twitch.tv/Crag, Son of Horus. I want you to drop that follow over there if you're watching from Twitch. Otherwise, I'm Dr. Kendo. We'll talk about what we do after we maybe hear that chorus one more time. Bring it to me!
Come on down, you know where to find me, where the Pokemon call down their allies shining. Oh, won't you please make the call?
Oh, it's Steve Harvey!
Come on down, you know where to find me, where the Pokemon call down their allies shining. Oh, won't you please make the call?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Ladies and gentlemen, Thank you so much, my friends. Yes, I am Dr. Kendo. Been a lot of guys, but hopefully throughout all those times that I've been the Scribblenauts guy, the Pokemon Go guy, the caster for Pokemon, the company, that guy. Hopefully, in the end, you know me as a guy who cares. That's always been it, because I'm a guy that cares. So that's always what I wanted to be known as. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to say hi to you guys right here that are coming on in the chat with that raid. Thank you so much, Raiders. Cute Tiger Jim. I feel like I haven't talked to Cute Tiger Jim in a while. Be nice to talk to Cute Tiger. We also got Shambler, the Shamweezy. He says, I'm here, and I brought a raid. The Crag Raid, you guys. Addy Crafty throwing down that Crag Raid as well. What's going on? What's going on? Let's see. So, what else? He said Shambler lies. I was the one that brought the raid. It is true. Crag's on a horse bringing that raid. And Papa and Bean, you guys, with that Crag raid. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Smooth Cock Gaming was like, I get why you stopped it. I wanted to go back and play and use the online stuff, but never could get it to work. It was sad. You're taking your Jeep off over there? All right, Crag Son of Horrors driving a Jeep, you guys. Lore unlocked. Amazing. So we got 48 wishes? Damn, did you wish for more wishes? I'm just kidding. It's almost like they were singing in Tomodachi Life. That's true. That's true. Stellan, I don't know. I guess you're friends with Steve Harvey, I guess. Shambler was like, we need another paddle stream. Well, I could get Crag Son of Horus the DLC if he ain't got it. I can't remember if we got it for him. But I always appreciated that, you know. He done played paddle, and he was loving it. I voiced that game, you guys, and it sold like 250,000 units. I can't remember what the updated number is, but it's something great. Stellan, what you guys want for... Here, let's see. Stellan, what you want for level up? You want a quirk or you want a goods? Well, let's see. Weird and Nerdy saying, I still am only on level 60. That's okay. Don't rush it, you know? Don't rush it. Definitely don't rush it. Excuse me, Corley said, guys, do I take my full lunch in 20 minutes or do I skip to get more done? Can you eat at your desk? I feel like skipping lunch, you know, that's bad news. You know what I mean? You seen people streaming paddle lately, Shambler? Damn. Okay, you want the little quirk, walks with a swagger. Okay, walks with swagger. Check that out, you guys. It's that GTA walk. We got the GTA walk before GTA 6. You know what I'm saying? But yes, Sophie said, since I unlocked everything, I've been saving them for depressed me's or just when I want someone to go on a trip. Yeah, I could feel that. I can hear that and feel it. Well, for those who are new around here, also, I love to be the voice acting guy. So, you know, we're talking about voice acting in that Steam game. I've now voiced in 2 full Steam games, and the same developer wants me to voice in his 3rd game. Oh, it's going to be amazing. So if anybody wants a voice impression of a character you love, it would probably have to be male. Most of the female voices I can't do because of my big cojones, you know, my voice too deep. Corley said, yeah, but I don't want to be the guy with shrimp in the office because it'll smell like fish. Yeah, I can understand that. It's tough, you know? Shit. Linz is like, listen, I'm the hot... She was the hot stuff of the office, and then the island. And then Mackenzie comes along. And Mackenzie's now the hot stuff, and so it's like Linz is like, maybe I don't love Mackenzie. All right, chat. Let's see. Chat chooses. Choose. Good pair or move on. Should Linz good pair or should she move on? Yes. What do you think? What do you think? You and Steve Harvey on a secret relationship? You would love to hear a female impression from me? They would all suck. Of course, you heard me do Crystal. Do you remember that in the video when I was like, my name is Crystal? When I was like doing the high-pitched voice thing. Someone was like, OMG, I love this. They like timestamped me going like, my name is Crystal. Soren Lux is in the chat saying, what's the second game? I play Paddle Paddle Paddle. The same developer did a game called Cool Story Bro. It doesn't have the success story of that, but okay, weird and nerdy. Yeah, Sophie, I'll say good pair, so let's do that. But the game Cool Story Bro is basically a game where you have to write a short story based off of like whatever the prompt is that they give you. You guys all... So, like, the game can give you random vocabulary to use, or you, the players, can choose what words to type in. So, let's say we said, like, lens, shrimp, office, paddle. Like, those are my 4 words to choose. It'll choose from those words as well as everybody else playing, and you have to write a short story with those words. So you'd be like, Lynn's wanted to play paddle, paddle, paddle in her office, but the smell of shrimp was irritating her. Like, you know, that's just me typing and stuff. Meanwhile, like Mario Party or something, there's little items that will come into the game. So if you type, like, revolver, when that pops up, you get a gun and you can shoot somebody that's typing their story, and it stops them for, like, 10 seconds. So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, you know, this party game madness thrown in there, you know? It's crazy. Smart Socks, you know what? We should make Kendra as a me on the island, you know? Shouldn't we? Because Smart Socks knows about Kendra. Yes, there was a time... What year would that have been, dude? Was that like 2016 or 17? No, I had a son, because my wife was like... You look so cute, like Kendra looks so cute with our son. Yeah, so that would have been 2017 probably, you know. Stellan, you are correct. Corley is the TikToker, the cosplayer, the legend Corley Weird and Nerdy says, wait, what's it called? So the game that I voiced in, there's Paddle Paddle Paddle. That one's the one that sold like crazy, right? But then I also did all the voices in Cool Story Bro. So it's literally just called Cool Story Bro. And then he has a third game that's coming out. I can't say what it is yet, but it's another one that's like kind of creative, you know? Like some people call it friend slop, right? When you get your friend and you have to play together like that, you know, it's sort of friend sloppy as well, but it's like, it's creative. It's creative. Here's probably all the men on the island other than me, right? This is all the men we have. Smart Talks was like, make Kendra my love interest. We also got Weah3899 in the chat. Welcome on in, welcome on in.
Last weekend I confused that
Let's see.
They liked me.
You said, oh no, not me being clocked in 2026. I'm sorry, Corley M. I'm sorry.
Still usable if it didn't
I'm
finish the
sorry.
full cycle. Don't ask me how I know.
Mackenzie was like, ooh, okay. Yeah, if anybody's curious, I can post them in the Discord if you want like a Steam link, but these are all on Steam. Oh my god, Seth Rogen's voice. I probably can't fully, stranger. I know that his laugh, he's always got that, you know, that laugh like that. But that's one of the things also about, sometimes about people is just, sometimes people's voices can be so normal. The thing is, as I'm saying that, I'm like, well, Seth Rogen does have kind of like a more characteristic voice. But yeah, sometimes like real people get harder to impersonate the more normal they are, but I think you're right. That is one that's like, it'd be kind of a special voice. So, it's like I should be able to do it, but... Okay, let's see, who... Oh yeah, he's got the hiccups, you guys! Cure them! Weird and Nerdy said yes, please. Okay. Dude, look at Super A just float on over there. Are you kidding me? Oh, man.
No, I actually haven't.
Nice.
You're a real lifesaver. What a relief.
Yeah, real
You okay, Roar?
But yeah, Mackenzie, I could post it in the Discord. I also have keys, so if somebody wants a key to the game, if I don't have them, I can probably get them. But I do have some for Paddle, at least. Cool Story Bro, I don't know if I have my keys left. I'll check on that if anybody wants those. But yeah. Cool Story Bro would be a fun game to play with y'all. And
Well, I love you this much.
Corley, getting the love
I love you
from the
this much.
kit.
Then I...
This game's been out for almost a month. Yeah. Mackenzie, time. It's evading us. Oh my god.
Have a crackle. Listen or two. Did it kept crawling.
Okay, looks like they are on a date. Oh,
Have a
Ophelia.
moment.
Stellan's like, if anyone needs help, I will help them to the rescue. I know, I think I'm lazy and I just go for someone that's really close. I need to, like, be more intentional, don't I? Don't I? The quick build. Yeah, it's been,
That'll make life on this island a
I guess
million
it's been
times better.
tough, you know, because, like, on one hand, I'm, like, very, I guess I'm, like, mostly satisfied, we'll say. I'm, like, mostly happy just with the content journey, right? We've talked about all the things, like, I used to do and all that, like, got me to get to here and stuff, and there was a time where it was like, no matter how many good things I was doing, it didn't matter. I, like, always wanted more, right? You know, like, because I'm a character in 3 video games, you guys. I've now gotten to voice act in 2, and it's about to be 3, like, real games on Steam. I have my own controller, like, there's a Dr. Kino controller. I have a silver play button. I've worked with the Pokemon company. Like, I've even casted on their official channels and stuff. Like, it's insane, just the amount of things. There's, like, more than that, and, like, you know, to hit 200,000 subscribers, like, and then I went down from there, but, like, to hit it was crazy. Like, so, you would think at some point it's kind of just like, okay, it's fine, like, we can stop now, you know? Like, we can be satisfied, I guess. You don't need more shit. But there was a time that I needed more shit. I was just like, I want more, like, doing more stuff. And I kind of realized recently, it was funny, I was, like, talking to my wife, and I was just like, dude, when I think about it, like, my parents were good parents, right? They, you know, there was never really some kind of, like, abuse, or, they, like, mostly provided for me and whatnot. There was shit like everybody has and stuff. I was torn down by the world outside of that, right? So I'm saying that my home life was probably mostly good, but something that I learned from it was that my sister and my parents did sort of instill this thing in me that you, like, always do have to keep going. So it's like, oh, boo-hoo. No, what I'm saying is that, like, what that turns into, I think, is, like, perhaps, like, a certain dissatisfaction where it's like, okay, I did this, but it doesn't matter. Like, keep going, you know? You don't just ever stop and just kind of, like, celebrate this thing and just be kind of, like, happy, I guess, you know, like, satisfied with the good. Now, I'm not saying, like, my life was not all just, like, rainbows and farts, like, dude, because I'm telling you, like, outside of the home, that's where I got fucked up, you know? So many things happen, and I'll read y'all's chats in a second. I just kind of wanted to get this point out, because I feel like this is kind of important to now where we lead today. Is, like, over time, like, so doing content really fed that, right? You know, I'm talking about all these things, right? Character, voice acting, silver play button, stats, you know, blah, blah, blah. And so, like, over time, you know, yeah, it was rough. And then I was able to sort of, like, wean off of that till finally about now. Like, I think now I'm, like, mostly satisfied. I still get, like, these little just kind of inclinations where I'm like, should I be, like, doing something? Should I be, you know, succeeding at something? Like, should I be trying to achieve something? And the thing that helped me out a lot was y'all, like, for one. But some of it had to come before that too. I was just like, dude, I'm in, like, kind of a working retirement. It was when my dad died last year and stuff. I just kind of thought, like, I really need to slow down. My body's killing me, my mind is killing me, and all this stuff. So then I, like, was like, okay, then Tomodachi Life gets announced. I'm like, well, now I have to cover it. No working retirement anymore. Just kind of working retirement with Tomodachi, because I love Tomodachi Life. So when they announced that, I went ham. But then I saw that everybody loved it, right? Like, everybody started loving it. And so then I met all of you that are, like, the regular people here, and I just, like, got so grateful and whatnot. I think there is a part of me that is, like, trying to creep in. It's like an addict, right? Like, addicted to trying to achieve things or something. But, like, I'm still mostly satisfied, so I'm happy with myself, and I'm happy with how far I've come. But it's definitely, like, this thought will invade every now and then. And so it's kind of been invading me recently as I've been, like, thinking, you know, do I need to be doing something bigger, you know? So now let me read the chat. But yeah, I'm, like, feeling plagued by that a little bit. So I was just gonna say that's kind of, like, been hitting me today, you know? It's kind of been hitting me today, so I haven't been feeling myself. Okay, chat, what are y'all saying? Okay, so Mackenzie was like, I would love to help people as well. Yeah, I gotta get people to meet more people. Like, my island is just full of people that, there's so many strangers, right? So let's just grab a me that we see and put them next to another me if they're strangers, okay? And then let's see, Soaring Lux was saying, I'd like to try Cool Story Bro sometime. Alright. Let's get that to you and some other people, especially if you stream or like create videos and stuff. I know that the developer loves that. You don't even have to be big, you know what I mean? He doesn't look for just like the big guys only and the big gals only. Let's see. Weird. Mackenzie says, you're just cool, bro. And Corley was like, you're a character IRL too. Am I? Man. I'm a character IRL? Well, hopefully it's an okay character and not an annoying one. Was I gonna say something to that? I guess not. Here, let's have y'all meet up. Linz! Linz is hitting the chat right now. She says, hi!
Hey,
Linz, you were always the hot stuff in the island, right? You know, everybody wanted to be with Linz. You know who's following in your footsteps is Mackenzie. Weird and Nerdy 6884 in the chat. Everybody's falling for Mackenzie right now. And you fell for Mackenzie. It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? Stellan was saying there's this Roblox game called Obby Creator, and my friend who's obsessed, he created a pretty accurate model of the OG Tomodachi Life Island. That sounds nice. Corley was saying that's so real though. So you guys are plagued by that too? Or not all of you? I don't know how many people have that, like, affliction. I have a lot of afflictions, okay? I have a lot of afflictions. Galaxy says, wow, I did not even know you were in the live. Yeah, I guess we've been live for about an hour 25. Just keep in mind, if you are on the Discord, we do like to give an everyone tag on the announcements from Kendo channel. So it looks like I hit that. So we do have the ant. And, yeah. Okay, let's see. Sophie saying, hi, Linz. Stellan said, hello, Linz. Linz Vachon said, that's funny. But Galaxy, I'm so happy you are here. Maria, did you see that we got this? Check this out. It's Justin, but I do not know what hair he has.
Pardon me.
I hope he can put like a screenshot or something of which hair he uses, because that's not the right one. It just looks close.
I am Kit.
But yeah, everybody's meeting Kit now. What do I got? Okay, Weird and Nerdy says, how many me you got now? We gotta check it out. We gotta check that out. Stranger said, have what affliction? Okay, at this point I think I've talked about multiple afflictions, but I'm sure the affliction that I was talking about was, do you guys also have that thing where no matter how much you achieve, you like never can celebrate it. You can never just sit in that accomplishment and like be happy. You know, it's always got to be pursuing something else, you know, and it actually drives me nuts because like I just keep going. You know what I mean? The thing I'll tell you also about it is like where I know that part of it can come from with my home life. I mean, like my mother, of course, like she like would force me. You know, it's like, I played soccer or football, depending on your country. I played soccer for about 13 years, and, you know, it was basically, like, forced upon me. You know, they're like, you have to play a sport. And again, none of this should be like, boo-hoo, or whatever, whining about your life. No. Like, I'm saying where this comes from. And so, in that, like, when I wanted to stop playing soccer, I had gotten into high school, and I was having a really hard time adjusting to high school. The people and the work were fucked up, the people especially to me, but I was having a tough time kind of with the schoolwork too at first. When I was a freshman, I was always a good student, like you know, A's were easy to achieve or whatever, but what I'm saying is that then it's like my mom, when I told her I wanted to not play soccer anymore, she was like, yeah, I mean, like, you've got to tell the coach then yourself, and you have to, you know, pick some other extracurriculars and stuff. Like, there was always just sort of this air that, like, you know, you can't just do school and, like, be happy, you know? There was always the pressure, of course, to get a job, too, so it's like, I can see where that makes sense, I guess. I guess you shouldn't just like, when summer comes around, you get a job, I guess. Like, so I can see that. That's okay. But I guess there was a lot of pressure. But there was also this thing about my sister. So she's 2 years older than I am. So going to all the same schools with her, but being behind, my sister achieved more than I did scholastically and athletically. So, and I'm so sorry that I'm like talking way too much. I'll continue to read the chat here in a second. I just wanted to tell you that it was sort of this thing of living in her shadow for everything, even when I thought I was doing really good, right? So I could run a mile pretty fast. I don't remember the exact time, but it was probably like 6 minute 30, something like that. I can't remember. Is that fast, you guys? I think that's fast. So I could run a mile decently fast, but then, they're like, oh, okay, like the gym teachers and stuff would be like, that's almost your sister's record, like they were always comparing me to her. Like my sister could run it faster. So if I could do it 6:30, she could do it in 6. If I come home with an A, she'd have an A+, I get an A-, she get an A, whatever. Like, it was kind of always this thing where I would do good, right? But not her, And so I'm not upset at my sister. Like, she's really great. And things also have like kind of changed now. Like, I feel like it went like this in life, like now I'm like always achieving things and stuff, so it's interesting, right? But again, there's nothing against my sister, but, that did kind of, I think, drill that in me, right? Where it's just like nothing's ever good, right? Like, look at me. And like one time, oh my god, you guys, this gets me on so many tangents. I'm so sorry. Y'all probably are like, this annoying fuck should shut the shit up. So one time we were, like, I was always the best among my friends at the video games and stuff. And so like one time we were playing Hexen on Nintendo 64. We were just playing the multiplayer mode and like I was winning too much. And so like they were all getting pissed at me. And so I just turned my back to the TV screen. I was just like, here, someone else will win, and I'll just like be foolish. I was trying to make them laugh. And then I ended up beating them with my back turned to the TV. And so my friend turns to my other friend and goes, you're good at this game, Jacob. So it was like, I was the one getting first place, and he's like, you're good at this game. But I think they were so like upset at like me trying to kind of one up my own self that it was just like, you're good at this game, and so I think that there's always just sort of been this like weird insatiable thing going on with me and like accomplishments, and I feel like they always get minimized. You know what I mean? It's like, dude, me hitting like 200,000 subscribers on YouTube, and then all people pointed out, some people celebrated it, I guess, at that time. I shouldn't like lie about that, but like there was a shit ton of people that were just like kicking me when I was down after that. It's like almost a year later, people are like, dude, your channel's so dead, bro. I'm like, you want to come talk when you have done everything I've done? You know what I mean? Like, damn. Okay, fine. Let me read the chat, okay? I'm just crazy, okay? Okay, he shared his me with me. Check. Okay, Galaxy. Lynn said, yeah, I have that one. Galaxy456 said, I used to do that with my grades until it burnt me out. Yeah, I've just been burnt out permanently, Yeah, Weird and Nerdy says, I get my father and stepmom are never happy or satisfied with how I'm doing in life. It's just, but what about this other thing? Isn't that infuriating though? Stranger said, never settle. Never settle. See, I agree to some extent, but like, can't I settle for a little while? Can't I like catch my breath, What's going on, Justin Martinez? Sorry that I'm talking so much. Corley said, that's how I feel about my sister as well. Justin said, hope everyone's having a good day. Yeah, I hope everybody is having a good day. I hope so. Galaxy sent the hair. There it is. All right, let's edit our Justin me so that it's got the right hair. Okay. Because Maria, I don't know which room you want. You can let me know, though. Maria, do you have a room that you want? Soaring Lux said, out of the most respect I can give, you're so good at creating conversation and continuing conversation. I can make conversation, then I just go quiet. Well, damn, I'm sorry I've been talking too long, though. Well, thank you. Wow, that's very sweet. That's very sweet. Shambler said, be like me and don't try to achieve greatness. That's the tough thing, man. I want to be like you, but that sounds easier said than done. You're like, be like me and don't achieve greatness. Just be adequate, you know? And that's the tough part, is people's like criticisms really get to me too, or at least they used to. I'm getting a lot better, you guys. Like, it's only been, what, 90 years, and I'm finally getting better, you know? But damn, I've been criticized my entire fucking life. It gets fucking annoying, because it's just like, dude, like, again, you know, you say my channels died back then, and like then, you know, how many times have I done other channels and succeeded with them, or how many times have I like resurrected this channel again and again and again? You know, it's just like, dude, like, have you accomplished what I've done? You know, so it shouldn't matter, right? That should be the real answer, of course, is it shouldn't matter. See, where is that hair? The front hair. Did you give me the front hair? Okay, yeah, you did. Let's see. It's this one, I guess. Not the one I'm on. So it's that one. See, I was close. Okay, but the back one is different than I had, so... there we go. Alright, I got it. Alright, Galaxy wants the sparkling star set as blue. We like that. We can give that to you. Let's give it to y'all in blue. Where's she at? Maria, Maria. Hey, gay Maria. One thing I wanted to say about you guys too. Hey, what's going on, Ghost Peño? Sorry, there's too much ranting, huh? Too much ranting and raving.
Yum.
But I was gonna say that you guys, all of you, are such good-looking people. As Melvin comes on in, and I'm like, you guys are all such good-looking people. I'm sorry, that sounds so weird. I'm just telling you, you guys put, like, you know, these pictures and stuff, and y'all are in the pictures, or you deliberately are putting pictures of yourself or something on the Discord to show, like, hey, this was my hair, blah, blah. How did we landed on so many people that are beautiful people? That's amazing to me, you know? I appreciate you guys for being brave, you know, and being like, face reveal and stuff like that. I appreciate that. That's sweet that you trust, you know, everybody in the Discord and this community to see the real you. You know, not everybody wants to do that, and that's fine. So I'm just saying, y'all are so beautiful. Good job. Good job at being beautiful. But it's like y'all are beautiful on the inside, because I've known y'all that way for forever, since Tomodachi. What am I saying? I'm losing my brain. I'm getting nervous, okay? So knowing how amazing you guys are as people, like, the inside, to know that y'all are also beautiful physically people, you guys are amazing, okay? So don't let anybody tear you down. Don't let anybody tell you that you ain't good enough. You know what I'm saying? I think that you guys are way good enough. Mackenzie, if you look anything like you're me, you're saying, Kendo, I doubt I'm in the category of good looking. Everybody wants to be with you. You know what I'm saying? And listen, someone could look like a worm, and if they're a great... I mean, worms are cute. Someone could look like... Not a cockroach. I hate roaches. Someone could look like a... I don't know. Everything's cute that I'm thinking about. A monster? A horribly disfigured monster? And if they got a good personality, then who gives a shit, dude? I just love people for the people, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, when my wife is like, would you still love me if I was a worm? I'm like, fuck yeah, I love worms. But also, I love who my wife is as a person. Like, dude, if she was anything, just not a cockroach, that would be really tough. I guess I'd love my wife if she was a cockroach, too. I'd have to start loving cockroaches. I fucking hate roaches. I don't want to think about this, you guys. Okay. Sophie says, I was looking at my relationship status on my island. I have 10 couples and 6 marriages. Holy shit, I forgot to look also at how many me's we got. Let's look at that. Dude, I can't concentrate anymore. Okay, add a me. Doesn't it show it in here? 38? I thought we had 40 now. Okay, anyway, we can add 32 more me's. Stellan was like 119 level, bro, what? Yeah, some people have higher level than me, some people have lower. I'm somewhere in the middle, probably, of everybody. Galaxy's laughing. Melvin was saying, typically beautiful people attract beautiful people. So is it that all of y'all are beautiful, so you're attracting each other? Because, I mean, look at this. I think I used to be one of the beautiful people. You know, but look at me now. Look at this. I've also been dealing with this. Do you guys see this? This is like old person lines. Look at that. I've been really upset about that. So I'm like, where did these lines just come up from my face? I'm not used to that. I'm looking at myself in the... I think that's old guy lines, you know? So I'm not down with that. Not down with that at all, you know? Justin Martinez, you know what? When your whammon put a picture of you and her, I was like, Justin looks just like his me. That's so handsome and cool. You know what I'm saying? Mackenzie's like, no, I don't see any old person lines. It's right there, Mackenzie. But Galaxy said, I love Madagascar hissing. The word hissing and cockroach should never be together. I don't want to hear cockroaches and I don't want to see them. I don't want to fucking anything with cockroaches. I don't want it. All right. Mackenzie said, shut it. Corley. You guys, this is the Corley is the beauty, you guys. All right. So don't listen to me. Listen to Corley on the beauty. Here's Steve Harvey. Beautiful man. His teeth are so fucking white. Banana Log says, SpongeBob once said, old people are the greatest. They're full of wisdom. Yeah, I don't really want to be old people yet though, but I guess I am. Steve Harvey using the lesbian island, you guys. Again, proving that this place is really appealing to men, but where are all the lesies? They do sometimes use the Corley Garden, so I like that. Let's see, is this up? Now we have Draco using the Corley Gardens. Was the male boot camp a joke, or is it happening? Should it happen? Should we have a male, like, island thing over here? Could just be a small space with, like, barbed wire and a cone. What do men like? They like traffic cones, right? Let's see. What kind of shit we got? Build. Okay. Here, let's look in this category. Show all. Men like food. I know that. What do men like? Men like traffic lights. Eh? Stellan's like, I mean, it would be funny. Yeah, we could do like a traffic cone and a traffic light. It's proving that men are just traffic. You know what I mean? Hey, what's going on? Doodoo Dandruff. Great username. Great username. You said, I ship me with my BF or Steve Harvey. Galaxy, we can make either of that work, probably. Love is in the air all over the island, but nobody's, you know, nobody's locking in. Nobody's locking it in. I think that's the problem.
Welcome.
Alright, we got a traffic light. And we have a cone already.
Thank you very much.
The cone of shame! Sophie says, I got 4 WMEs, 15 males, 26 female, and 1 non-binary. What's 4W? I'm trying to think. Weird and Nerdy sent a pic in Discord of IRL versus the... See, let's show how beautiful... Are you kidding, Mackenzie? You're amazing! You know what I said, too? You may not have been at that stream. I don't know why I was saying it one time, but I was like, you guys, one of the most attractive things to the Dr. Kendo is, I guess I could say all of them, but one of them that I mentioned that I'm seeing with you right here is a nose ring. I just like one nose ring. Nose ring is amazing. I always think of either a single, like, stud or just one ring. I'm not thinking of, like, you know, the... septum piercing or like the big chain that goes to the ear and the nose and no, like just a one nose ring. You guys, Mackenzie is so cute and she looks like her me. Mackenzie, what are you talking about? You guys, Mackenzie's gorgeous. Tell Mackenzie in the chat she's gorgeous. I love your glasses too. But the other thing I was saying in the time I was like, man, this is so attractive. This is always what I find attractive. Aside from one nose ring, it's also like one, maybe 2 tattoos. I don't like a whole body in tattoos or whatever. I'm not attracted to that, but I'm like, give me like, you know, 1, maybe 2. Damn. And then the other thing is a little bit of thickness, you know? Not looking for like skinny mini. I'm looking for like a little, I like some meat. You know, meat. It's not fun to, like, I used to be a stick figure. Now I'm just a clay ball with toothpicks in it. I have no musculature on my wrists and my ankles. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
So,
feeling competitive.
Stellan
To play Zoom quiz.
doing the, what's his face? Cosmo Kramer. Alright, Zoom quiz, you guys. Let's do it. Let's actually accomplish something. You should hear Justin's voice.
Here's
You
your
nailed
first
it.
zoomed in
Okay.
item.
Yeah, we want to hear it because we need to get his voice on here, I think. Oh, God. Okay, it's a rubber
The
ducky.
answer is
Banana Log said, piercings are cool. I personally never get ones because the thought of something stabbing my skin terrifies me.
what do you think
Listen,
it
I'm
is?
just saying what I find to be attractive, so
The answer
nobody
is
has to get it.
Kirby.
You know what I mean?
And
I'm just
finally,
saying.
The last zoomed in item.
Mackenzie's like, oh, I got
What do you
8
think
tats.
it is?
So let me, back up a little bit, and I'll just say, like, what you see, right?
The correct
And again,
answer
it's like, if someone has a bunch of tattoos, like, y'all don't have to make yourselves like me. I'm, like, what I like, I mean, what I'm attracted to. I'm just telling y'all what I kind of like am into or whatever. But, if they have more tattoos and it's, like, all kind of, like, covered up places, that's cool. Like, I don't, I'm just talking about, like, if you're fully clothed and there's, like, 1 or 2 tats, I'm down with that, man. I am down. So let's see. Small, medium, or large. But yeah. Mackenzie, you ain't got nothing to worry about, girl. What else we got? Did we need to create somebody? I think we should make a me. I think we should. So yeah, you guys choose a box. And how about we create Melvin? Ladies and gentlemen. Melvin124 over there on the Discord. We could create that me. Got a little Where's Waldo clothes action on. That's dope. Alright, it looks like medium, large, small. So, next one, should we say? Linz was like, I don't have any tattoos or piercings. I have a very low pain tolerance. You guys, I have the highest pain tolerance. If I was single, I'd probably say something like, like Fry on Futurama. There's a line where Leela says something like, your face can take a lot of punishment. That's good to know. And he's like, there's a lot about my face you don't know. How about you and it get acquainted over a cup of coffee? That would be me. I can take a shite ton of pain. Like, dude, I can take the pain. All right. Doo-doo Danger says, for the record, I'm holding in my poop so I could stay on the live and not miss a thing. That's probably one of the best compliments I've had, to be fucking honest. That probably is. You guys want me to tell you how people complimented me over the years? Holy shit, y'all have been the best complimenters ever. I can hear my dog scratching at the door, though, so 1 second. Ugh. So this is nuts, you guys. The way people complimented me was honestly, it was fucking weird. So there was this thing on Twitter I remember seeing, somebody was like, I used to watch Dr. Kindle commentaries all the time. I don't know why though. It's like, okay, thanks. And then there was another one, there's this dude that made a video, it's Chazington, Mr. Chazington, right? Made a video that was called the death of a let's play, and it's kind of talking about how YouTube has just changed and stuff like that, and let's players have all died basically, blah blah blah. Anyway, he gave a special mention to me or whatever, and at that part, this is what he says, I'm gonna give a shout out to this next person because his name will literally never be said ever again, but that's Dr. Kendo. And so that same year, it was maybe a month or 2 before that video came out, I had casted for the Pokemon Company International. So my name was said on, a stage of 100,000 viewers live, concurrence, So it's okay. Well then. Oops, did I pick the wrong start? Here, wait. I think I picked the wrong start. So yeah, that's how people always complimented me over the years. That was the kind of compliments I would get. Alright, so, is your me, Melvin, with potentially... The Discord's always hard for me to tell the colors of the skin, usually, and the eyes and stuff like that, so is it actually this orange skin, or is it one of these, one of the more classic? Because Discord, it can mess it up. It looks more orange from the phone in the Discord, but again, it's like, I don't know if you want the orange skin or not. Okay, I think that's like, again, the colors are off. Again, I can't tell if it's brown or not. You put it on a list for me, okay? Let's see. Visuals, black swept hair. Okay. Did you put your skin on a list? I don't see the skin. Am I missing something? Anyway, you did say black swept hair, so at least there's that. I can do that. Okay. The best thing possible for anybody that wants to ever help me with this type of stuff is you put the features list. You know, you screenshot features. Okay, so you said it's basically the second darkest color. Is that this? Because it doesn't look like that. One of those? Anyway. Oh, second one darkest color? Second one. Wait. I'm so confused, man. Second one darkest color? Second one. What am I thinking, you guys? What? I'm trying to interpret that. Why can't I interpret that? Yeah, that doesn't look right. Okay, well this is taking too long, so I'm gonna have to just move on. Okay, let's see. Okay, so the eyebrows do look more brown than black with the hair, but I'm gonna see if they look like they might be darker. Said slightly lighter, it's close to it. It's a mix between dark and lighter. I'm not trying to be mad, it's just like, can you, like, tell me something specific? Like, is it a classic skin color? Is it, you know, what are we talking here? Is it one of these? The classics? Or is it in the palette? You know what I'm saying? Because, yeah, I mean, I'd like to get this right, but, it just looks orange on the Discord to me. Like, straight up orange. It's like matching the background of the orange background of Tomodachi Life. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So it looks like you do stick with that nose, but let's get the eyes going here. They are the the eyelashes. Cute eyes. Think possibly gray. Maybe. Maybe yes. We'll have to put the glasses on and see if the eyes are smaller or not. Let's do glasses. You said you're way off. Try going through. Well, listen. I'm way off because I don't have like a screenshot of that. You know what I mean? So I would like to be way on, but most of the successful shit to get people's stuff right is they post the features. Does that make sense? You press Y to get features and it literally shows you like exactly what the things are and stuff. Yeah. What's going on? Peekaboo te vemos says, how you doing, Dr. Kendo? And of course, what else did I miss? The banana log earlier was like, funny as hell, but please don't risk constipation, Dandruff. Sophie said, I also get cold or hot easily. Really? Really? Yeah, Mackenzie, I feel you on chronic pain. That's what sucks, right? You said it's in the classics. Okay. So it's in the classics. So you guys were at least there. I guess it's one of these somewhere. You know? One of those. But anyway. Let's get... eyes probably are different too, but we'll see. The glasses might go up one? Here, let's do... You said eye color is brown? See, there's no way I would look at that on the Discord and have gotten brown. There is zero way that I would. Am I colorblind, chat? Damn. Anyway, dude, that is all a shock of my eyes, seeing that as like gray and it's brown. That freaks me the fuck out. That freaks me out. Okay, so, damn. Corley's like, Kendo, you are too nice. I mean, listen, the making the me thing has been the greatest yet most horrible idea I've had, because to be honest, this fucking sucks when it's like hard to make someone's me and then like everyone's on the stream just like probably impatient and shit. Like, I hate doing this, to be honest. The problem is I love having your me's on the island, you know, so it's like the trade-off, right? Like the trade-off is I want to have an island of y'all, but to do that I have to make y'all, so that's what's tough. Oh, I hate doing this part. Unless someone makes it real easy, you know, they just give me like a kajillion screenshots and I'm just like, okay, that shows me like exactly how to make it, you know, then I'm just like, cool, then I can get it, right? Okay, I think that's it. It kind of looks like it. Again, I mean, Corley, am I crazy? Do you see the one that I'm creating? And that looks like silver eyes. That's like very gray eyes to me. Yeah, and I'm wondering if I'm just getting old and colorblind, but damn, you know, I've never been colorblind in my life, but listen, it might be. Okay, let's see. Tall, way down. Are we the tallest? We might actually be like the tallest. We're very close. That might be the tallest, actually. Yeah, you said yeah, in the Discord pic it looks gray. Okay, so I'm not completely going crazy. Just slightly crazy. Not completely. You're like, you aren't crazy. Well, I'm glad somebody backed me up, because I was like, I feel crazy. I feel really insane right now. Like, is that brown? Like, I feel absolutely like a madman. I'm going mad. But I appreciate someone telling me I'm too nice for once, because sometimes it's like, someone will be like, dude, Kendo's crashing out, and I'm like, am I? I'm just trying to love you guys, and I'm just trying, you know? I'm trying. Okay, do we have voice on here? Yeah, I think we do, don't we? Okay, it looks like it's just that one. Okay. Good, I think we're almost there. You're just as crazy as I am, I feel. Yeah, me and Corley we're very, we have some similar crazies, but we are crazy. Corley and I. Two crazies in a pod. Okay.
My
Boom.
name is Melvin.
And then we'll say no, but we need this. Okay. Boom. We got this. Perfect. We got that. Perfect. Sophie, gotta get some lunch. Tell us what you're eating for lunch, and please do it slowly. Okay. Outgoing merrymaker. Boom. Peekaboo Tevamel said, you play COD and GTA 5 too? I don't actually own GTA 5 as a crazy thing. Well, Corley, that's one thing I do think I had in my life. It was a lot of patience. I definitely had patience in my life. I think as I get older, it's starting to like wane a little bit, but yeah. It's still okay. Alright.
Huh. Hey there. It's nice to meet you.
Yeah, holy shit, Melvin. That still looks like fucking gray to me. Sorry for cursing so much.
I'm a social butterfly who loves hanging out with friends. Leave it to me, and
so we can go back in and we can...
I can't wait to start living here.
We can check to make sure. Alright, thank you. You guys played that game and completed it? You're talking about GTA?
Yum.
GTA 5? I respect the GTA 5. The thing about PC games nowadays, especially COD, GTA, anything that's kind of like the bigs, right? The biggest, like, 5 games and whatnot. It's like, they are all, like, 60 gigabyte. You know what I'm saying? And some people are like, so bro, who cares? And I'm just like, dude, I care. Like, I have, I think, 2 terabyte. That's my hard drives, right? C and D. And, yeah. They're fucking filling up with games. Isn't that nuts, you guys? 60? Like 60 each? You know, okay, if one is 60, whatever. But then you start filling them all up? Like, damn. Alright, let's check these glasses out. Did I pick the right ones? Think I did, actually. Those look like the glasses. Those look like the glasses. But yeah, that definitely helps out, you guys, if we are making your me on this series. Please give us the features. I guess I was already there. I already had the feature. It was... Okay. We did it. Peekaboo de Vamos was saying, what's your favorite cuss word? Question for everyone. It's definitely fucking, but I like to spell it different ways. So like instead of motherfucker, I say motherfucker. And then like fucking, I'll do Fuquin. And I was the one that started that. I see everybody be picking that up, you know, but I started that ish. It's also nice to say what the shit.
All right.
I love saying that. Like, what the shit?
Hiccups. They won't stop.
Alright.
I see.
See, everybody's showing themselves on the Discord. Y'all are all beautiful people. Man, I can't take it. I can't take it. You guys are all too beautiful. Doing a me and my meat.
Return the favor one day.
I'll show you guys me and my meat, and it'll be just a picture of me and then Waluigi. Because that's who the fuck I am. I'm Waluigi, you guys. If I had turned to drugs, that would be Waluigi. You would literally be looking at Waluigi if it was just me turned to drugs, like in high school or earlier. I am Waluigi, damn it. Okay, moving cups. Here we go. Let's not be blind. Color blindness. Guess colorblind would be fine in this case, but let's not fuck it up, Taylor Swift.
Keep your eyes on the cup with the coin.
All right. Here we
Here
go.
we go.
As the Taylor said, here we go.
Where is the coin hiding?
Okay, you didn't move it. You didn't move it. I'm about to read y'all's chat, don't worry. I didn't want to fuck up the cup. I didn't want to cup up the fuck. Again with the middle?
Well,
Okay. Alright, let's see it. Show me cups! It's on the right. Yep.
do
It's in
you
the middle.
stand on the right side?
It's in the middle.
If you were where is the coin?
Shut up. Alright, guys. Let's see what y'all said. Okay. So, Galaxy says, do you have a PS5? Do you guys want me to go on the rant? Okay. Do you guys want me to go on the rant? I don't know. I've already done way too many rants probably for today. Small, medium, or large. I don't have a PS5 anymore. I used to have when I sold it. Peekaboo te vemos already asked us the cuss word, but did say, where was it? They said, I don't have a particular favorite. I like them all equally. My main languages cuss in are English and Spanish. También. Said, but I do like to switch it up and cuss in other languages too. I don't know too many other languages, curse words. Corley M said, yeah, I also keep games installed even if I'm not currently playing them in case I want to play them. That's the thing, right? If they are like 50, 60 gig, then you'd have to like probably want them installed, you know? Pikmin fan, you're right. Your me just had hiccups. Mackenzie said, if you say so. Galaxy said, nah, for real, I literally can only fit Windows and Marvel Rivals if my SSD's filled. Yeah, the pain. Sophie's back. Gotta agree, Pika, they're all pretty nice. Okay, we're getting a lot of mediums, a lot of schmediums. Pikmin fan, I'm sorry that you don't like any crisp. Thank you so much. Corley, you guys. I appreciate that so much, you guys. She says, we love Kendo just yapping. So not only the gift do I appreciate, but you saying that. That's so nice. And you guys, Corley's been like gifting memberships for you guys to have and enjoy. Corley, I can't
Let's spar.
take the love. I'm trying though. I'm trying really hard to just take the love and the compliments and take them for real. My heart. My heart is pumpkin sized, you guys. I have a huge heart. Huge. Corley, that's so nice of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Damn. I can I ever repay you? Thank you. What do you want, Corals? Whatever you want. I know that you're gonna say something like, I shouldn't have this power.
Thanks a lot.
Thank you, Stellan. Yes, if anybody can give any dubs in the chat for anybody who becomes a member or a subscriber on Twitch or throws down any of those, monetized like things and stuff, please give them the dubs, in the chat. Yeah. So I do just want to say, while we're kind of going through this and I'm going to take care of some needs of the me's and stuff like that, I wanted to ask if there was anything that y'all wanted to have us stream as well. Just a one-off, right? So I'm not talking about, oh, this becomes the new thing regularly. It's just, I know we all love Tomodachi life and whatnot, but I just want to be sure that, Maria, for example, was saying, could you stream Pokopia again? So, just think about kind of any of those games that you guys, maybe we've talked about. If you want to ever see something like retro, I could always just upload then that to Retro Kendo or something. So I got a lot of the retro schnizzit because we talked about it yesterday. If there's ever stuff that y'all want to see, I am always open to that. I'm careful though, so please, I am careful. I like to think about what do a lot of you guys want to see? Because again, if there was something that we were all talking about, a certain game or something, a certain reaction streaming. I wonder what little quirks Crystal would have that I don't have her with. We gave her, I feel like she would do this one too. I think she would do that one. She could also maybe do this one. That could be good. We'll do a Wax Cutely. Did he just say retro? Pixel Art TV, do you want to see the retro collection? You guys, should we do the Doctor Strange? You guys ready for that? Mackenzie said, I wish I could do stuff like that, but everybody's going to gas school. No, nobody has to. You know what I mean? Nobody has to. This is all about saying that if you see anybody, like Corley's been really gifting us, I just give the dubs, give the love. Because it's so helpful, but it's also... You guys, Smart Socks with the dubs. He's gifting 5 subs to the viewers. Holy. Thank you, Smart Socks. We got Smart Socks. We got Corley showing the love.
I'm Ashton.
That's so sweet.
From Imchel.
Mixay is up in the chat saying, hi, Dr. K. Sorry I'm late. Well, listen, Mix, I started when it was probably 7 for you? So I understand, man. Who the fuck gets up at 7 a.m.? Okay, I pretty much do. Lately, it's been a little later, but yeah, that's pretty much it. 7 a.m. suck. But yes. Yeah, she's like, Mixie, my love. Yes, Mixie is love. Mixie is life. Except that's a bad reference. But Mixie, you guys, is wonderful. And Socks and Corley are wonderful. Giving us those subscribes, giving us those memberships, those paid tier things. See you guys, with your membership, I will record you a message. I can record it as a character if you want. So if you want that, just be on the Discord and I'll record it for you. You can also get fast-tracked if you ever leave a comment on the YouTube videos. You're like, hey, make Kirby. Boom, we make it. Like we made it for Sophie. You know what I'm saying? Okay, what would Ashton be? A cool person. This is gonna sound so lame. Cool people. But yeah, we'll show you guys the retro. And Mixie's here. She loves to see the Doctor Strange thing. So you guys, check this out. We're gonna do some more yapping. Check this out. check this out.
People. Huh.
You ready,
Yeah,
Mix? We
that's
got our
fair.
finger up like this, you know, do some Doctor Strange. Here we go, you guys. Let's transport ourselves. Chocolate! Here we go. Thank you so much for subscribing. That was Rose. Behold. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you want to see? We've got Wii, we've got Wii U, we've got N64, we have Sega Genesis, complete in box and cartridges. We got a mix of that with N64 as well. The Wii games are all right there. Let's see, PlayStation 2. We got Virtual Boy up in this piece. Virtual Boy, NES, Switch 2. We got all that shit. What do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to see? Crypto Minds up in the Twitch chat. What's going on, Crypto Minds? We have the Pokemon shelf. We got the Sonic shelf. We got the Princess Peach wall. Look at that up there. I'm starting to build that out. The Princess Peach wall. Okay, show the McDonald's box thing. Okay, Mix. There's at least 7 McDonald's boxes. Okay? But I'll show you one of them. Or like a few of them. Okay? So, McDonald's did a Pokemon, it was like the Pokemon cards. This was the one from last year, because they've done one every year. And so, they had there was like 4 different artworks, and so I decided to keep each one and put them on the Pokemon shelf. So, like, we have Rayquaza, you know, we got Rayquaza, we got the Dragonite Pikachu. Over there is Charizard and Roaring Moon, isn't that the name of the Salamence thing? I don't like all the Roaring and Iron and all the new, like, Paradox Pokemon. What else do we want? Let's see. I've got a Sonic 2 and a Mario Kart Happy Meal box.
Yum.
There's a lot of stuff to look at, you guys. Like, look at all this schnizzit. You know what I mean? I got stuff in box. I got stuff out of box. I got sealed. I got opened. My collection is worth about, I think, $20,000. And that's just the video games. Okay, had to let my dogs back in. So here somebody said Sega Genesis, so we got Sega games down here. Let's see, I'll grab at random these 2. So I love, of course, Sonic. Sonic's my favorite video game character of all time. This was probably my favorite Sonic game on Genesis. I do have the box and all that stuff, and we got our manual, the cartridges, the only thing probably not in like pristine shape, but for this stuff being old, it's in pretty good shape. And then this game, I don't know if anybody ever played this game. Tiny Toons Acme All-Stars. This game was so flippin' dope. I haven't played this in so long too. I want to play it, but I used to love the little Dizzy Devil right there. Dizzy Devil's, he's cute. So is Calamity Coyote. But it was like, it is a sports like game, but they're all just fun. They're all like kind of mini game like and stuff like that. But yeah, I loved this game. But we have a whole bunch of Sega like in-box stuff down there, if you guys can see that. And then a bunch of the cartridges and the consoles over there too. As I'm shaky. Mixie was like so retro. I love that. Yes, you guys, if you love Dr. Kendo and retro, I do have a retro channel that's just for fun, but I usually don't cross over the audiences or anything. We did do Tomodachi Life on it, but I will throw that in the chat for you. Retro Kendo. And so it's us just playing stuff on this old TV that I could show you if you want. And then we talk about it. We talk about what all these games meant in my life and stuff. The Banana Log says, I'm also a massive Sonic fan. The thing that sucks, Banana Log, it's funny to say this, is that I can't fit everything up there. It's like that Sonic shelf is still missing about like half of my Sonic collection things, you know? So I just have like Sonic stuff everywhere. Galaxy was saying, I want to see a dog like Frankie or Tui. Those are my dogs. What was I saying? Oh, Josh is going... Oh, we're dropping in on Sophie. I was trying to click Joshua. Thank you, Mixie. And I think Corley subbed over there. I think Sophie might be. Thank you, guys. I mean, you don't have to. I'm not forcing anybody. You want to see the pets? Okay. Let's see if we'll get them in here, and then we might have to kick them out. Okay. I guess we're going to have male love here, because didn't the female love not work? Or no, it was Draco. Draco fucked it up before, man.
From a mountaintop. I'd love to go on a date with Draco.
Oh, dude, she's hot. Come on, Franks. Here she is. Here. Come here, Frankie. Here she is. She's coming up to say hi. What up, Franks? You're so crazy. You guys, Frankie is going crazy. Frankie is like 50% Chow Chow. She doesn't even look like a Chow, right? She's only 8% Labrador. Isn't that crazy? Franks, you're on camera. Say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. She's like, whatever, people. Yeah, Frankie is great. Oh my god. I am her person. She loves me. You're so crazy. Frankie loves me to death. Frankie was rescued. She was knocked, she was just on the street, you know? And she was feral. It was very hard to find her and get her to come with us and all that stuff. It was very, very hard. She feels so good. Like, she is the softest because she's got that Chow DNA. Like, her ears. This is a sensory experience. If you're autistic like me, man, oh, you have fun with that. Frankie, you crazy dog. Yeah, she's loving this. What up, Franks? You want to stay and stream with us? We need like a Frankie cam. If she could just stay in here. You're like, she looks so loved and happy now. I do have pictures, yeah, when she was like being, what's the word? Acquired by us, right? I have pictures of what she looked like. But yeah, that's Frank's. Frankie. Frankfurter. I think I just heard Tui. Come on, Tui! Tui! Now she's not gonna let me, like, leave. Mixie said, yes, Frankie Cam. Tui! Tui's old, you guys. He doesn't want to do anything. He's just like, whatever. Okay, Franks, I guess Tui's not coming, is he? Alright. I gotta go back to stream. She's touching. She's like, no, you're not leaving. She was like putting her paw on me. Let's see. You gonna do it again? I gotta go back to stream. She's pissed. She's like, what the f did you just say? You wanna come up? You wanna come up here? You wanna come up? There she is. Yep, she crazy. She's not gonna let us play anymore, you guys. So I guess this turned into dog stream instead of... I can't believe Frankie took over. Frankie does that. Ah, she's licking my hand. Dude, that caught me by way surprise. Frankie, you're so crazy. I wish you could sit in my lap so I could play this. She's not quite the size of lapdog. She's like 42 pounds, I guess. So she's like almost there. I would do it, but I don't know if that would work. I don't know if that would work, Franks. I don't think it would work. Okay. So, back to the game, right? Let's see what we got. Do you guys want to see anything else? Do we rant and rave about anything else in the collection? I've got toys, I've got 90s things, I've got 2000s things. We got all the game consoles I mentioned. I have... So my games are probably worth about 20,000. My Pokemon card collection is probably worth close to 20,000. I got them all arranged by type in there. I know it's messy. And then I have binders of all the, like, best, biggest cards and stuff. So yeah, I'm pretty much a virginous chicken McNugget with my collection, I would say. That's pretty much... But yeah, that Mixie says that's what my dog does too. Dogs that love their people, right? They love their owners. Mixie's like 20,000. Let's see, you guys. I have a price charting. Price charting. I log everything, you guys. Everything. We're gonna click on the whole collection. Okay, the total value says $38,000 of cards and games. You do have to take into account that some of it is like the wrong price. It's all a market aggregate, right? So it's like you have to think, okay, what if there's a wrong price here or something labeled incorrectly valued? Okay, let's see if y'all can see that. I know it's holding a phone up to it, so you probably can't. But yeah, that's Dr. K collection. The numbers are all up here.
Only a small fortune.
The camera doesn't focus when you get close up to it, unfortunately. But yeah, it says 38,836.76. Let's see, the thing that is worth the most that I have in here, price high to low. It says Elite Trainer Box, the Pokemon Center edition for Prismatic Evolutions. The next thing down would be the Pikachu with the gray felt hat. It's like a Van Gogh looking Pikachu Pokemon card. The next thing down is Virtual Boy for $456.
How far is it from here?
So,
I can't believe you saw Sonic the Hedgehog in the flesh.
Mackenzie, you're right. You right. She said, I'm like Ariel. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat? You're exactly right. Do I have any Japanese exclusive games? I do not. I pretty much collect just English. Pretty much exclusively, I would say. Galaxy says Pop. Wait, Dr. Kendall, you into Furbies? I don't have any Furbies. I think that that's like a really cool thing of the past, but also at the same time, I do feel that they could open like, okay, here's the story. This fucked me up. So the long story short, I won't make it a big one. It's just that my friend set a Furby on fire. He was in like, I don't know, 6th grade. And he set the Furby on fire. And I think it like opened an interdimensional portal. Because I can remember something weird happened. Like if you pointed a garage door opener at a Furby, it would like start vomiting blood. Like, you know what I mean? They were just, Furbies were crazy. You feel me? So, I'm telling you, man. Let's see. Who have we not sent out today? Let's send Mix. You want to go to East Asia, Mixie? Well, I already did it. Sorry. Your BF has some birds, Galaxy. Nice. That's amazing. Sophie was like, a Chow Lab. Yeah, definitely Chow Lab. There's also like some various small breeds in there. Like Frankie has a Chihuahua in the breed. Frankie's got a lot of... Yeah. Nixie's like, what? I don't have any Furbies. I do have a Street Sharks. Anybody know Street Sharks? You still love Street Sharks? Okay, Mix. Dude, look at Mixay's outfit. That is crazy. That's straight up goated. She look like she ain't got an arm though, because it's going through her hair. Damn, that's goated. You say, well, I'm eating curly fries. Damn, could you save me some? Save me some?
Live life like a panda from
What up, Super Ray Gaming? You said, yay, East Asia tour, thank you so much, and you're sending Pikmin Fan on with you. You said, what are Street Sharks? So imagine Ninja Turtles comes out, Extreme Dinosaurs comes out, Street Sharks is like, we gotta have our own thing. So check this.
Hanging out in Seoul's Bukchon Hanok Village. It's like stepping into the
This
past.
is the only one I have left, but this is Big Slam-oo. So here's all of them right here. But yeah, they were sort of Ninja Turtles-like because there was 4 of them. You know, they each had very distinct personalities and whatnot. But this is Big Slam-oo. And eventually, I think there was like 5 of them because they had the Moby Dick, the orca or whatever. But yeah, this dude, this is a really cool toy. It feels like super smooth. Like I think they say it's like shark skin smooth or whatever. Mixie's like, I look so cool. All right, let's see. Boom. Yeah, you guys are always hanging out, man. It's pretty neat. But yeah, Big Slam-oo is cool. There was like Jab. He was the hammerhead shark. I liked Jab a lot. But yeah, Street Sharks definitely could go unnoticed by people because Ninja Turtles is really the big thing, right? But yeah, we still have that toy. We got Beanie Babies. I'm so sad because most of my Beanie Babies are gone, but look at this. Corley said next custom me. Are you saying Street Sharks? The Banana Log finally decided to join the Discord server. That's amazing, man. We appreciate it. Thank you so much. I love the Red Bull.
That was a wonderful trip. Thanks
Did
so much
anybody
for
play
letting
with
me
pound
take it.
puppies?
Oh, and I brought you a souvenir.
Gotta be careful with all this old stuff, but look at this. It's got some dust on it, but pound puppies, you guys, y'all remember these? The little ones? Oh, I love these little pound puppies. This is not the new age pound puppies and shit. This is the old, the good 80s, 90s, etc. So yeah, man, I love little pound puppies and pound kitties. Then they had like pound, I think, bunnies and stuff. Shambler's like Beanie Babies. I had that Red Bull. Yeah, Sham, I used to have a ton. I used to have a ton of Beanie Babies. You know the market's about to explode. Everybody's gonna be reselling their Beanie Babies. I don't know what happened to mine, man. They're all gone. But I have my Mario character Beanie Babies. They're not technically Beanie Babies, the brand, but, you know, like we got... Ew, Wario! Have a rotten day. We got Donkey Kong, we got Luigi, we got Bowser, Red Yoshi, Green Yoshi. Who else we got up here? We got the Zubat Beanie Baby. I used to have all of those too from KFC. Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong. Mario somewhere, but I don't know where. I lost him. Just kidding. We got Zubat. Alright. Anything else you guys want to see? Let me advance the game here, since I'm just like... Oh, have I played Miitopia, Stellan? I have. I did have a series of creating, like, custom Miis with the makeup system in Miitopia, which was dope. But damn, was that complicated. It was, like, very involved. Oh, no. Double Shadow Quiz. Sophie's like, Wario time!
Here's your first mystery double
Have a
shadow.
rotten day. Okay. Let's see it. Olives and this bristle.
The answer is
I don't Galaxy. I don't really do. Like, I think I'm a purist with, like, consoles, you know? I don't want to mod. Oh, well, here. Okay. I have an exception to that, actually. I have an exception. I do have a 3DS that's modded in a way that you can capture it directly. So that is technically a mod. But no, I mean, it's not modded like in the sense that we're probably all thinking here. So that definitely looks like a toy robot and a chipmunk.
correct answer is
Thank you, Mixie. I take a lot of pride in this stuff. You know, it's like, some people say, you know, material things, stuff doesn't make you happy. I think that's true in terms of a lasting happiness, but do I turn around and look at all this stuff and get happy? Absolutely. I love this stuff. And you guys, this looks nasty, like not decorative, but I have all sorts of stuff in there too. Like, there's the original Xbox, the OG, the 360, all the games for it. There's even stuff in there. There's like Pokemon cards. There's everything. Oh, do you guys want a story?
congratulations.
Corley said we love yapping, so...
Time for your prize. Go ahead.
Shambler's heard this story. As I have you guys pick... Mixie said we love Happy Kendo. Hey, I love Happy you guys. I love any of you guys, though. Let me close this door now. Ugh. Okay. So Shambler's heard this story. But... first game I ever played Galaxy was Duck Hunt. Duck Hunt! So look at this. This is a sealed copy of Grandia for the PlayStation. Completely sealed, right? You see that? So, this game, you'll notice, has two price tags on it. $3.99.99 or $39.96. So I go to my local game store. It's a place called Game Over. Game Over Video Games. I go over there. I'm looking in there. It's all the stuff. I'm just having a great time. I'm talking to the guy that works there and stuff like that. It was great. We were just vibing and all. And so then I see that. I say, oh, wow, there's like a sealed game in here. I was like, what is it? Okay, Grandia. And then he's like, oh, yeah, Grandia sealed. That's very nice. And then I said, man, I'd pay this Walmart price for it because I saw that it had the Walmart tag or whatever. And he goes, okay. And so I was like, gulp. I said, man, I was just kidding. So, I mean, if you're for real, I'm going to buy this then. You know what I mean? Like, so I just tell him as a joke. I was like, dang, I'll buy that for the Walmart price. So you guys, speak your mind. That's what the lesson is, because he gave me this on the Walmart price. So I got a sealed Grandia, probably now around $160,000. I mean, $160, not thousand. Rather than $399. They were definitely trying to oversell then. At that time, it was probably worth like $280 or something. I don't know, somewhere on the marketplace. But yeah, so the dude literally sold it to me for $40 plus tax because I said I'll pay the Walmart price. So listen, when they say it doesn't hurt to ask, it actually doesn't hurt to ask. And yes, you guys said small again. So Mixie's like, that's so cool. Thank you, Mix. Thank you, Mix. You make me feel so good. Shambler's like, I love that. Yeah, this is like a Shambler dream. Shambler goes and he gets money. You know what I'm saying? And he saves money. He looks for deals and he gets them. You know what I'm saying? I try to be like Sham, especially in that regard, you guys. Especially. So that was amazing. So I was just like, dude, I'm not going to open this shit. Like, it's just going to be a decorative thing. Like, so literally I haven't opened this or anything. Yes, there you go. You got the... Galaxy is pointing out the red boxed Wii right there. I probably won't pull the whole thing off the shelf, but I can point to it and show you. Let me put this back. So, what you're looking at, some people may know about it, some people may not, is that this is the Wii, and it's the 25th anniversary for Mario. So at that time, they came out with the Wii that was red, but they also put Super Mario Bros. It was like new Super Mario Bros, right? For Wii. They put that in it, and it had Wii Sports and all that, and then the red controller. So like it's very red theme, right? Mario theme. And so next to it, I put two other things that are nice, that fit the theme. One is this right here. This is a Pixel Pal. I have never paid for a single Pixel Pal, so I have a story about that later if you want to hear that. But yeah, it lights up, you know. I don't think we have the batteries in here, right? Oh, we do! Would you look at that? Thank you, Mario. I didn't know you had batteries in you. Wondrous! And then check this out. The great thing about doing this is I can clean some of the dust, because stuff really collects dust when it sits. In the literal way. So this was actually the DSi for the 25th anniversary as well. So you'll see that right here, but it's like really hard to see. It's down here, but there, maybe if I shadow it. There, you can kind of see it now. The light's catching it too much. But yeah, the DSi, it's in mostly good shape. This person ended up, it was so funny because I ended up getting this one on a marketplace deal. You know, a lot of this stuff I might have owned from just my days buying it, but I found this on Facebook Marketplace. Someone was like, I'm trying to sell my DSi, blah, blah. And then when I messaged her about it, she was like, yeah, that's cool. I think I have a bunch of games for it. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm interested in the games. You know, I'll pay you for the games and stuff like that. And she was like, okay, like I'm thinking like $75, and then I was like, oh, well, if you have some games, like I can add in, I don't know, like 85 or whatever, and then she was like, actually $60, and then like she showed up with the games, and she still said, she was like $60, like when in person. And I was like, wait, what? And I was like, okay, like, I'll do it. You know, I'm not going to argue with that. So it was funny because she was like saying 75 for just the console. Then I said games, and then it went less, you know, like as I offered to pay more for the games too. You know, so like I got a crap ton of games in this, like, and I already had some of the games. So like I either sold or traded, and the games that I didn't have already, I kept, of course. So that's crazy, right?
and screaming as I run away. You don't want me to unleash my skills on you.
So it seems like some of you guys are saying that you have Pixel Pals in the DSi, I should say. Corley was saying I have a Harley Quinn Pixel Pal. That is nice. That is nice. Shambler was here for all these stories. I used to just like stream, I don't know, Sham, what was it? It was maybe once a week, if even. We would just stream any sort of retro things that I got. You know, if I like went on Marketplace and found something cool, I would just take it home and stream it. And so Shambler's heard all these, you know, stories and stuff like that.
Okay, I hear you. But here's my counterpoint. No.
Damn. My son's savage AF, dude. I was like, hey, maybe you guys should work on it. And he's like, counterpoint, new. And so Pixel Pals, you guys, the company Pixel Pals that made it, I can't remember who owns the Pixel Pals. I don't think they're in business anymore. But anyway, they had me meet with them at PAX South. This would be like 2019 or something. It was one of the last PAX Souths at some point. But I went there, I met with them and stuff like that. And at the time, of course, my channel popping, you know, we're like a little bit below 200K subscribers at that point and stuff. Pretty decently active, but the audience was falling. But anyway, they you know, they just kept being like, here, we can get you one. And I had my brother-in-law with me, kind of acting like staff, you know, think about like a Dr. Kendo intern. You know, he did all the appointments with me and stuff. So they gave him one, and then they were like, here, you should enter our giveaway too. So not only did they give me my favorite, you know, character that they had, which was Sonic the Hedgehog, he's over there, the Pixel Pal, but they also gave me a Raphael Ninja Turtle one too, because they were like, here, you can have another. And then they said, enter the giveaway. And so I entered this giveaway, and I don't know, there was probably like 3 people that entered or something, I guess. I don't know, because I got picked. So then I got an entire box, like bag of Pixel Pals. So now I got Mario's, multiple kinds. I got Link, you know, multiple Links and all this shit. So I got like all these Pixel Pals, man. And then I think the company dissolved or something. I don't think they're in business anymore. So I think you get them all just on the secondary market, maybe. I don't know. You guys have to tell me. Sophie has to go clean the kitchen, and Mackenzie said, hey, Kendall, I'm very sad to say I got to get going to work. You were here for a long time. I appreciate it. And again, Mackenzie,
Here to play me,
you know, we love seeing you. You know, we love seeing you. Banana log, I don't even know what I said. You're like, Lamau, I'm adding that to my vocabulary from now on. Maybe it was the thing that my son said. About counterpoint. No.
Here's your first mystery,
Mixie says, I've never even heard of Pixel Pals before, but that's so cool. Mixie, are you down with, let's see, that's J-Rod. Are you down with Mario or Link? Yeah, Corley, I would love a Peach Pixel Pal. I'm wearing the Peach shirt. I got the Peach stuff. I got the Peach McDonald's box. I need more Peach in my life.
The answer is
a little bit of Princess Peach in my life. I would love if there's a Peach Pixel Pal, but I don't even think they ever made one. By the time then they shut down, which is whack. You know what I'm saying, you guys? What else would y'all want to see? Mixie loves Mario. Mixie, I could probably bring you one for from the wedding. I gotta put like a note. I gotta have like a reminder. Get Mixie that Pixel Pal. I literally do not use them except that Mario right there. So I'm looking to offset them for the right occasion. I don't want to just give them to anybody. Someone who would appreciate it. Mixie. Pixel Pal. Then we could say Mixie Pixie. Okay. So that just gave me a really great idea of something I can make you. You ain't got to make me nothing. Let's see, we haven't done large yet. Ah, fook. Okay, banana logs, what my son said. You're like, oh, Kendo. Mixie. The emotions are weird. Sophie said, my favorite is Daisy. Listen, Daisy's cool, but she's not Peach. I love Peach. Which is weird because I am kind of like, in my life, just on a physical level, I'm kind of more attracted to darker hair. Just brunette, black hair, whatever. Like, but Peach. Peach is bae. It's all about the peach. I guess it's just she was my first love. I don't know. Ew. The dirty sock is this? Holy. Mixie's like, nah, I'm making it for you and you can't stop me. Okay, Mixie. Listen, I don't want to fight the mix. Don't want to fight the mix. Corley M said, unless it's the crucified McDonald's Mario toy, what happened? She don't like Mario? Is it because he's a dude? Super A, I do not have Skylanders. I didn't really desire to like get into Skylanders. I think it's cool. I think it's something that I would have had if I was like younger and had the money at the time. It was kind of like a combination of things, right? But I didn't have the time. I didn't really have the money for them, and I was a little bit older. Like, I think old people could play Skylanders. I'm just saying that like it didn't quite fit into my life, essentially. But I made some of them in Scribblenauts. Not that many, but I made some.
Oh yeah, I love
Oh,
the
Corley
look
was
of
saying,
that
don't
round
ever
tree
give
lamp.
me a Mario. Okay, okay. Well, unfortunately, the only Pixel Pals I have right now that I'm trying to offload are the Mario and the Link ones. And listen, I think they're worth, like, money, so if you care about that shit, I guess you could just sell it, but I would be upset if I gave it to you and then you just sold it. But you could tell people, at least. You could be like, this is worth, you know, money. Did I ever wear silly bands back in the day? I should have. I did not. I did not wear silly bands. Can you believe that? I should have, though. Silly bands are fresh. Anything 90s is fresh. Anything... I don't know. A lot of stuff.
Hello.
You just don't like the guy.
Got a set.
It's interesting, you know? You would think Mario is liked by everybody, but Corley's saying, I don't have a reason for not liking Mario, I just don't like the
Everyone's
guy.
got those things that they just
You would never
can't
sell a
do.
gift someone got you.
Am I right, bestie?
Mixie.
So tell me, what are yours?
Alright, you guys, here we go. I think we could all come up with this. What's the worst way to spend your time? Chat, go! I know we all got some answers for that. Listen, we all waste our fucking time. We all waste our time. I know we do. Come on, chat. Give it to me. I'll try to find something else for you guys to see. We have so much stuff. That's the problem. I got so much. We'll look at this, I guess. So this game is dope. This was literally what my YouTube gaming career started with. This was quite literally this. So Gauntlet Legends, it was an arcade game. It was put on the N64 like this right here. Gauntlet Legends is one of those games that like you sort of Diablo-like maybe, I don't know, you crawl through the like dungeon crawler, but like it's so much fun. It has like certain progression, you know, so RPG elements, you level up and you can get like a familiar when you know, you get like Phoenix familiar or the dragon familiar or stuff depending on which character you are. This game was so much fun, you guys, and so I started my YouTube gaming career with this. At the time, I was doing voice acting on YouTube projects, and so my only like 10 or 16 subscribers that I had were people from the voice acting world that just decided to subscribe to me, even though they didn't really... I hadn't done any gaming, I hadn't done any videos, you know, so yeah. I have this game complete in box. It's got the protector on it, as you see. It's got the manual in there and the cartridges over there. So yeah, I got a bunch of these like complete in-box N64 games right there, all with little protector thingies. Pretty nice, huh? So now let's get what the chat says. I saw staring at the ceiling. That is a probably bad way to spend time, I guess, but I could see it being a little cathartic. You know, I could see it being okay. We got Tomodachi living the dream. Our case, we put that on display. Alright. So, let's see what the chat says. Okay, so staring at the ceiling with Sophie's. You yell at your fiance for doom scrolling all the time. So yeah, Mixay said doom scrolling. Make him a woman and then we can talk, said Corley. Let's see. What else we got? Banana Log says overthinking. Galaxy was like watching someone else play video games. Damn. Melvin said being sick. That's true. That sucks when that happens. Okay, well, I saw 2 on being sick, you guys. So let's say, here, let's go between these 2. Being sick or overthinking? Chat, what you think? What you overthink, chat? We'll pick, how about the first one I see to reach 2 votes? So that'll be quick. Nice and fast. Boom, boom, boom. 2 votes for one of those. Being sick or overthinking? Chat chooses. Ladies and gentlemen, it looks like overthinking coming in with 2 votes right away from Mixie and Sophie. Alright, overthinking. Chandler with the being sick. I'm sorry, Sham. We are on the overthinking. Overthrow. Overthinking.
Overthinking.
Yeah, a lot of overthinking coming in on the YouTube side of things.
Yeah, I can see how overthinking could really burn a lot of clock.
Burns a lot of clock and a lot of cock. Okay. Whew. So you guys, can you believe it? We almost at the 3-hour mark on the stream. Isn't that nice? Stellan said the best way is watching Dr. Kendo streams. Well, I definitely don't want to make this a waste of y'all's time, but
Feeling a little upset.
if you are enjoying your time here, that makes me, I think that I should really, you know, like I should take that more to heart than I feel like sometimes I don't realize that, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say. Sometimes I don't realize like just how many people spend their time with me. And that is huge. So thank you, you guys. Like, damn. You know what I'm saying? Damn. Okay, let's give Ashton all the things. Mixie said, LOL. I love how they're both listening in. Linz and Krista are like, the Banana Log says, it does take a lot out of you, especially if you have anxiety. Yeah. Should we just give a check and see how many of us have anxiety? Because I'm guessing that it's near 100%. I have anxiety, like a medical anxiety. I take Prestique. It makes it so I can't void my bladder. It makes it very hard to sleep, at least restfully sleep. But damn, it does curb the anxiety. It does. It works very good. Very good. 50 mgs a day. Yeah, Mixie's like, me. We're also happy about our anxiety, you know. I think we're all happy to like say that we have it, but not happy to have it. Or, yeah. So at least I'm here. If there's gonna be a man here on the lesbian island, it's me. I do have a woman's heart, so I don't go through the metal detector, you know. And then we got Hope. Hope needs a girl. You guys, we're looking for Hope to have a girl. What we got? Mixie? I don't know if you're into whamming on this island.
I don't think I've introduced
All right,
myself
Banana
yet.
Log said man with
Bye-bye.
GAD, the GAD.
They call me
That's
Hope.
the generalized anxiety.
Glad to
Yeah,
meet
that's what
you.
they call it, the GAD.
I'm
Galaxy says, yeah, has the dying rose. Well, you guys, I'm sorry, but just know that I'm going through it with you. I'm going through it with you, you know? So if you have anxiety, it's okay, I'm here for you. I have anxiety too. Smart Sock says, I'm on my lunch break. Fire. Sunflower 2107 is up in the chat. What's going on over on the Twitch side? Saying hi. Hello. How are you? And now that we have kind of, when I started the stream, I was asking people, how are you guys today? I know it sounds small talky, but I'm like invested in this. So what are you guys, what are you guys feeling right now? Is there anything that's sort of like plaguing anybody? Is there anything you need help with? Or is there anything good? Is there something good going on? Like, just sort of give me the lay of the land, It's a Tuesday, Cinco de Mayo, so happy to Cinco de Mayo to anybody. And everybody, Corley M, oh no, she said my doctor just called and said I gotta fill out all the paperwork for my surgery again. What the hell, man?
I don't usually get mad like this, but my
Sunflower said, I'm fine. I'm French, so I don't understand at all. Oh, I don't understand at all. Okay. Well, I'm sorry. I don't know how to say sorry in French. I do know the very bare minimum. Very bare minimum.
What's
So I could at least say, you know, parlez-vous le français? Des besoins de papier toilette.
yum?
I don't know. I don't know French, man. I'm sorry. Lo siento, por favor. Español. Inglés, of course.
Like a heavyweight has
Smart Sock said, I'm just
like
chilling,
burgers.
hoping the day goes fast. Sunflower's just laughing over there. Super Ray said, my anxiety is more common in public areas. Yeah, I could feel that. Especially like a social anxiety, you know, too.
When I talked to Cookie about lesbians, we both got super into it. Instant best
So
buds.
let's see, Sophie said, still waiting for when my me has a partner. I know, Sophie, it seems like Sophie's so close. We got Sophie just right there. We need to get Sophie and Hope together, you know? We thought Corley and Soph was gonna be the match, but let's see if Hope will come over here. We gotta keep forcing you guys. Keep forcing it. Dude, I love... They're just turning off and on the traffic lights. See, I told you men love that shit. Okay, let's see. Where are you, Soph? Sophie. It's smell alright. We got Sophie.
Sophie's hair is looking on.
Mixie Plays says, I kind of been not doing the best, but I'll be okay. Mixie, please DM me. Please. I really hope you're okay. I really hope you're okay. Yes, Corley's trying to say exactly what I was thinking. She's like, Mixie, I love you. If you need anything, please DM me. Corley, my love. Okay, that's it, says Mixie. Let's see. Désolé is the French word, Super A. Make your me buy, please. Okay, we'll do it. Oh! Holy Sigma!
I got you.
Again, it's all Mackenzie.
Nah,
They all love the Mackenzie. Sunflower says this is Hazard character. We might be losing a little... Might be lost in translation here. A Hazard character. They are not a hazard, I guess. They seem good. Stellan says, I haven't been talking much, but to let you know I've been in stream. Yeah, Stellan, you good. I feel you've been talking just fine, you know? Look, Corley's talking to Sophie about the Netflix and chill. Said messing up. Man, anybody got some good stories about messing up their Netflix and chill? I got a story or two, but, you know, I don't think anyone's gonna share these stories, so never mind. Sophie's like, Hope just left speaking. Yeah. Hope did just leave and was like, Mackenzie! Mackenzie's great as a person, but damn, her me is trouble. If we want to talk about Hazard character, yeah, Corley's like, the only Hazard is Hugh. The only Hazard is Hugh. But okay, Mixay, you want to be bi now on this island? Let's do it. Where Mixie at? There she is. Mixie's me is so styling, you guys. Don't you love it? I love it, baby. Why do I always press the wrong one? Edit me. All right. Mixie, do you want everything? I guess we could go back in and edit if we need to, if you didn't want non-binary in the preferences. She said, yes, please. There we go, Mix. Let's see what she's saying.
Would you rather have a ton of money in 20 years or a little bit of extra money now?
I think a lot of smart people might say a ton in 20 years, but listen, everybody's struggling right now, you know what I mean?
Who cares about the future anyway?
Who cares about the future? You telling me there's a chance with Mixie? Okay, now we just opened up. We opened it up for absolute lesbian love, you know? Mixie's like, yes! The thing is, Corley right now likes Kit the Fox. Corley and Kit, I think, are very intertwined. Yeah.
I'm in a bit of a
funk.
I
You
was
cowards.
talking to Joshua, but I don't know.
I guess I'll put the green screen back since we're
Got a
not...
little sad.
No more retro stuff we want to see, right, you guys? You said the only reason I'm changing is for Corley? Damn! Alright, Mix. So really you should have... Maybe not the non-binary, right? We'll just for the Corley. We'll say, this is reserved for Corley. Here we go. French fries.
Yum.
Alright. You're like, I'm so... if Mixie wrecks my home. Huh? Oh, you said I'm so okay if Mixie wrecks my home? Okay, okay. I see. Mixie, we're back. We did it. Fucking, I probably would be Doctor Strange, you guys. I'd be Hawkeye, though. If I was an Avenger, it's like the old me, Captain America. By that, I mean the younger me that was, like, more confident, was a leader, and schnit like that. Captain America. But me now, it's probably fucking Hawkeye. I have to, like, tape a bag of frozen peas around my elbow when I get hurt. You know what I'm saying?
I would just love it if there were a drink.
Dude, we're gonna have a whole island of just shit everywhere. There's just trash cans, there's fucking benches, barbed wire. There, you know. Mixie's like, that was so cool, you're such a wizard. But, you know, Doctor Strange, he's also got, because didn't his whole thing come from his hands, like, stopped working for the surgery? Like, that's probably me, too. My hands are giving up on me. They're just like, we are checked the fuck out. Doctor Strange he can be a bit of a douchebag, you know? He said, has my me ever even met Corley? That is a good question. If anybody wants to travel, too, you should let me know your name and where. Okay, let's see. Mixie. Withered Bonnie's funny fails. Corley. They're strangers. Here we
I
go.
don't think I've introduced myself.
Sophie said, I don't watch Marvel. The only superhero show I watch is My Hero Academia. Well, that's fine. Nothing wrong with that.
I'm Corley.
That is cool. You said Doctor Strange is so hot? Okay. Then suddenly I want to be Doctor Strange now. Listen, if the ladies find me hot, then I'ma do it. So, you know, there's that line where it's just like, and what exactly is your thing? Performing, or like, no, balloon animals at kids' parties? And he's like, protecting your reality, douchebag. Remember that? I did like that line. That was a good Doctor Strange line. But it would suck, you know, to be so all-knowing and know all the different outcomes, and you can't really interject. You know, you can't stop him. It's like when he says, you've seen all the endings, tell me, is this the one? And then he's like, if I tell you what happens, and it won't happen. So it's just like, you better be right. And then everybody probably hate you when it doesn't happen the way that they want, you know? So, yeah. Banana Log said, I don't really watch Marvel, but if I had to pick a Marvel character, it'd be Deadpool. He's so funny, dude. Deadpool is really dope. He got tortured to shit, and he didn't lose his humor, you know? That was the one thing he said, I'm not gonna lose who I am. They can fucking fry his skin off. They can make him look like a avocado got face fucked by a map of wherever they said. I forget which, I think they said like a country or something, like Africa. A continent. Okay, style update. Shit, too bad light bulb ain't here. See, I don't know what to do in those cases. Sunflower says, bye, I gotta go eat croissant. A croissant? We have a croissant. Here you go. Woo! See you soon. Much love, Sunflower. But yeah, Deadpool. Deadpool, hilarious. Actually, the Deadpool Wolverine movie was like really, that was chef's kiss. Corley says I'd be Wanda because I have cataclysmic feminine rage. Yeah. And that's the thing, is the Scarlet Witch, Wanda, is my absolute, like, I think she's my favorite of all of them. The Scarlet Witch is the most powerful Avenger. I've heard arguments from everybody, they're like, oh, Thor, he's literally a god. I'm like, dude, Wanda literally makes entire worlds. Like, the gods don't even make those worlds. Like, Thor can't make an entire world. Wanda had an entire hex, you know, of a world. And it was like literally because of the rage and like the heartache she had gone through. She was going to destroy Thanos single-handedly in Endgame. Remember, there's that part, he's just like, she's like, you took everything from me. And he's like, I don't even know who you are. She just goes, you will. And then she starts doing that shit, and he's like getting fucked, and like she's taking his armor off piece by piece, and he's just like, rain fire! And the guy's like, but sire, our troops! He's like, just do it! They had to shoot the entire planet to stop Wanda from single-handedly ripping Thanos from the inside. Thor couldn't beat Thanos. Thor's sitting there fucking fighting him, and he's like got his axe in him, and he's just like, he's gonna get sliced. And then some people said, what about Captain Marvel? Did you see Captain Marvel fight Wanda? It was in Doctor Strange, Multiverse of Madness. Dude, she crushed her with a building. Like, Wanda would get hit by a building and hex it, you know, to turn it into butterflies or some shit. She doesn't even have Infinity Stones in her, yet her powers create essentially what the Infinity Stones can do. Power Stone, extreme power, boom, she can do that. Reality Stone, dude, she can make reality. She can stop time, remember? She's like stopping everybody. Remember when all the people are at Kamartaj and they're like trying to defend from her? They're all stopped and just still, and then she gets behind one of them and it's like, boom, and then he just like runs the fuck away, you know? That's the time stone. Space. She can do everything. Wanda. That's my pick. It's Wanda. It's always been Scarlet Witch. I love her. She's the best. She's the best. She's the strongest Avenger. Amazing. Pigment fan is like, you took everything from me. Nuh-uh. Yeah, Thanos just, I don't even know who you are. Like, that's an answer. She just fucked him. Yeah. Mixie's like, ah, crud, I gotta go. Now, bye, everyone. Mixie, just send me that DM if you... I'm always here for you. Oh, yeah, damn it. This is fuck. We have to give her our own style, I guess, you guys. I don't know where Lightbulb is. I don't know. Where's the Lightbulb? But yeah, I think I've pretty much gone crazy now. So, I think because I have gone insane, we streamed about 3 hours. We'll probably end somewhat soon. I think we will react to some Overwatch. I think we will. I think it's a necessity. We won't. Yeah, Super A. The guy had to leave, so that would have helped, but they're gone now. Thank you, though. That's very sweet. Very sweet that you want to help. So hopefully Corley's here, but anybody that wants to just see it with me, I've been trying to learn some Overwatch schnizzit. And so thank you to Corley for sending me the entire playlist of the Overwatch cinematics. And so this is just something fun we do for, I don't know, the last like 10 minutes or something like that. The next one we have is Wrecking Ball Origin Story. I fucking hate Wrecking Ball. He's a hamster. But everybody who was just here for Tomodachi, I understand. If you gotta leave and whatnot, I completely understand. But we will be now moving the stream over to that. So for the vertical viewers, I am going to end the stream for them. So if you are on a vertical, feel free to hop over to horizontal if you want to see what we got going on here. I would love that if you want to hang out with us. Otherwise, again, I completely understand. If you are leaving, just know I sincerely love you. Sincerely. So sorry that there were so many internet issues today, you guys. Here we go. Let's see. Horizontal YouTube stream for anyone who wants to stay from vertical. It's just because doing vertical, it's going to be like not as good with the vertical arrangement. I hope that makes sense. But yes, you guys, so again, so much love if you're leaving. Stellan is saying, we playing what now? We are reacting. We are reacting to Overwatch. The Overwatch, like cinematics, you could say. So we're doing that schnizzit right here, right now. They showing Donald Trump ads on my stream. I pulled the stream up and shared the link, and there was that Trump ad there. Okay, so let's see. I didn't know they played politics before my schnit. All right, you guys, so I'm going to put this on screen for y'all to check out too. And I'll move the chat over to here as well. Shambler's like, lurk. I appreciate it, man. It's all good. And so again, I understand some people are going to leave. It's fine. So here we'll move to, I guess we'll do window capture. That's probably what I did last time, I think. Where we at? I think it's this. Let me check. Sorry, I'm just editing something. Okay, yeah, we good. All right, studio mode. There we go. Okay, so the window will be here. We'll turn off the game so you don't hear the game's audio and stuff. I just gotta save that. We'll do full screen and all that. So get ready, you guys. We about to start it. We are about to start. There we go. Let's get the full screenage. Okay, I think we're ready. Once we save. Save game. Suddenly everyone has needs as I'm just sitting here doing Alright, power off. There we go. Okay, you guys ready for this? This is, again, Wrecking Ball Origin Story. Corley, you can maybe help me with just, like, the audio once it starts playing. You can tell me, like, way too loud. Not loud enough, you know, for the audio of the Overwatchness. Let's do full screen. We need to move this. Okay. Think we're ready. Sophie says, I would like to join you guys in Overwatch someday. We would love to have you join Overwatch with us. Damn, it sounds loud to me. Is it loud?
Journal entry 1963-4.
Is this too loud?
Harold Winston.
Should I turn it down?
Status update on Specimen 8. By now,
Seems way too loud in my ear.
Super intelligent gorillas on the colony. But the hamster, we've named him Hammond, continues to be one of our biggest surprises.
I hate this fucking character.
He's grown
I do.
from the genetic modification. We have more trouble keeping track of him than
Bit
any
loud?
of the
Okay.
other animals.
Thank you.
Somehow, he managed to get out of his
Okay.
cage again.
You guys can
Because Dave
tell me basically now if it's too loud still after that. But let's see it.
what it is
Okay.
he's looking for when he gets out there. He's shown impressive problem-solving skills and adaptability to new situations.
He also shits where he eats.
He's overcome all the challenges that have been placed in front of him. I, for one, can't wait to see what trouble the little guy gets up to next.
Hopefully the trouble is us blasting the shit out of him, because I don't hate really much Overwatch characters, but that one I hate. I do. I hate. I am a hater. Okay, I guess we're seeing the next one is Ramatra. Hopefully these are going in the order that the playlist has them. All right, Corley said is good. Thank you, Corals. Thank you, Sophie, for helping with that.
To lead Omnix into war.
Okay.
But all I have ever wanted is a better life for my people. The fact that we exist is a miracle unto itself.
Are your people people?
We have studied
They
the
seem like
ways
robots.
of peace and harmony. We have meditated on the universe. Peace and harmony. Our place within it. We have tried to coexist with humanity. But humanity is not interested in sharing their world.
Yeah, humans are hard to coexist with.
Omnix should perish to fuel mankind's dreams.
Should perish to
No more. Our race is only a single generation. Finite. And dying.
This is sad, though.
Quickly. We can find our own place.
Shit, this guy seems full of rage. Robot rage.
Join me. And together, we will make a better future for all Omnix.
So that voice would be, you know, more human sounding, but they do apply the filter to it, so it does have that kind of robotic, you know, in the background of it. So obviously if I imitate it, it would sound a little bit more human. A little bit more. Okay. I don't know what's coming next. It doesn't have like a title on the thumbnail, but let's see it. King's Row Uprising Origin Story.
20 years after we won the war against the Omnix,
It's
we
Tracer.
were no closer to living together in peace. The building of a new home for the Omnix in London.
That
was
Omnix does
supposed
not
to be
look
the
happy.
first step
Does not
in
look happy.
improving human-robot relations, but it never had a chance.
Oh.
The extremist group, Null Sector, launched a surprise attack.
See, to be fair to the jackass humans,
Hundreds were killed.
it
and
goes both
thousands
ways.
more were displaced as they took control. Now, they are hunting down the last of the survivors. It could
Oh my
be the
God.
beginning of a new war between humans and Omnix. Unless we can stop them. Commander Morrison has sent our strike team to liberate the city. It's my first mission, and the only way to save my home.
Well, I see Mercy got a invite. So Mercy got an invite. Also that old dude. Zeus-looking dude. I'm liking Tracer, of course. Okay, so we got Life Weaver, the Instagram model. Corley loves the Life Weaver, you guys, so I'll pay attention. I'll try not to be a douche. Try not to be a douche.
A perfect world is a perfect prison. They taught us uniformity is strength.
I know he's a gorgeous
Links in
man.
a chain. That there was a formula for success that we all must follow. But I've never been much of a follower.
Oh, shit.
So I stepped away beyond their lifeless gardens into the wild, wider world. to
Beautiful.
explore its infinite beauty. And I learned that our home needs help.
Oh, that's awful. This is like the worst thing for him. Oh, shit.
Each step has led me closer to understanding how passion and calculation, failure and resilience, science and life, all brought together, can lead us to something honest, vital, true.
That is beautiful.
Perfection is overrated. Our strength lies in our differences, in our compassion, our willingness to grow.
Sometimes I just thought like maybe this guy's a boner killer or something. Not in a literal sense, he's quite hot and everything.
Brought nature and technology together to create a new possibility. And I will heal our world.
But yeah, like Corley's saying, she's like, see, he's so great. So he's actually not the boner killer. He's not the killer of the good time. His, idea of like what a good time was killed. And yeah, I do think that the world needs a a life weaver of sorts. I feel like our world could use it now, But yeah, I was just like, man, he's just such a, like Instagram model. I was like, he's probably a douchebag, but no, he's like mostly a good guy, He's not a rule follower or anything. He's down with the differences of people. He's good. He's good. So who we got again? This is Anna.
My dearest Fariha, every mother hopes for a better life for her daughter. I was willing to fight and die for it. I taught you that there is nothing more important than protecting the ones you love. You grew up
This is so well
surrounded
done. Look
by
at this.
heroes. They filled your head with stories of adventure and dreams of glory.
Yeah, that's just the
One
Backstreet
day,
Boys.
You wanted to join them.
No, that's NSYNC. That's what they doing nowadays. Galaxy said, Anna, my goat.
You of the weight
So you're
I
down with
carried
Anna?
from all those I killed to keep everyone safe.
Damn,
But
dude.
I always did what was asked of me. Until one day, I could not take the life I needed to. I hesitated, and
Oh,
everything changed.
holy Sigma.
The people who I was supposed to protect died, and I was left behind.
Oh
Craving.
no. Yeah, we got you, Corley. We got you.
The
Watch
world
the Sigma.
believed that I was dead.
Oh,
I thought
dude.
perhaps that was for the best. I've lost so much in my life.
Man, this makes me so much more down with Anna. I've never played as her, though.
I've said goodbye to so many friends.
Oh, this is such a story of
I've
pain,
buried the
man.
ones closest to me. But
Poor
for all
Anna,
that
dude.
I have lost,
That's
I know
crazy.
that there are still people who need to be protected. So I cannot stop fighting. Not yet. Not while there are people still waiting for me.
Shit, so did
One
she
day.
lose her eye?
I hope you'll understand.
Corley's like, I love Anna so much.
Your mother, Anna.
That is dope. I'm your mother, Anna. Holy shit. What a cool character though, dude. I've never used her. Damn, gotta use some Anna. Shit, so she got shot, like in the head basically, but I guess it went through her eye. You know, they all assumed she was dead, which is crazy. This says Overwatch Storm Rising. All cutscenes, about 4 minutes long. Okay, let's see what happens. Overwatch Storm Rising, I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing it's like one of the patches that came in or something. Okay, Widowmaker shot her eye out, says Galaxy. Corliam said, of course he couldn't tell it was Widowmaker. I was wondering who that was. So she couldn't shoot her though? I guess was she in love with Widowmaker? Why did Widowmaker shoot her? That's crazy, crazy.
We've waited a long time from that
Sojourn.
It's now or never.
No pressure then.
This is why you gotta love Tracer. She's very Sonic the Hedgehog-y with her nature. She's just cracking jokes and just like, alright, let's do the badass Speedy thing.
Go ahead.
See, this is why the robots sometimes to me are boner killers. Oh, they used to be friends? Oh.
Hello, gents.
Tracer is the coolest. Damn, did you see that? What the Sigma? That's so awesome.
He's getting away.
This will get a lot.
Listen, the last thing that guy got to see other than pavement was Tracer ass, so wasn't that bad, was it? Oh, it's Mercy! The character I thought I was gonna be. I thought I was gonna be Moisey. This is an award to Moida. Show me mercy! Damn.
Winston.
I'm on it.
Remember,
I feel like Mercy didn't get to have much of a cameo there.
he's our only good lead on talent.
Winston's voice is so pimp. I'm on it. Boom!
I'm not the one you should worry about.
See, listen how deep his voice is. Like, holy shit. Okay, who we got here? Oh! Is that Genshi? I don't know who that is, but... Okay, that's cool. Holy, what the... That Mercy, are you kidding me? That's crazy. Before Widow became Widow? Okay.
He's gone.
Don't worry.
He's gone.
We won't get far on foot.
Don't get cocky. That storm is getting close, and Maximilian is as resourceful as they get.
If his name is Maximilian,
Just try not to blow up anything else.
you know he's rich as
No
fuck.
promises.
No promises. Damn, Trace. I need healing.
Going somewhere, Max?
Is this really necessary? Surely we can make some kind of deal.
You are in no position to negotiate.
You're coming with us.
God, you hear his voice?
We know.
I guess it's
all
like
about
mine.
you
It
and
just
your associates.
when he speaks, the entire like ground moves.
Clear what I
Just
have to
boom.
offer. My resources are quite substantial.
It's like they raise the EQ.
What might you be in the market for?
They raise the EQ at like 60 hertz for him. So it just boom.
Like to meet?
Really?
My friend, the world doesn't understand visionaries like us.
Ah, okay. Galaxy said Storm Rising was a PvE event where you'd play as these 4 idiots against the Red Soldier guys from the beginning. Okay. So Maria, you played the Overwatch. You would play with us too? We would totally have you. Me, Sophie, Mixie, Corley, and Maria. Damn. Well, that was hardcore, you guys. I don't, again, without that context, I didn't know, but now we got Sojourn. See, I thought, I don't know if this is in some kind of chronological order or whatever, but I thought Sojourn would be, like, much later. Maybe in the story, though. It's sort of like when they do prequels and things.
Please state your name and call sign for the
Alright, so I created Sojourn and Scribblenauts, along with Tracer, Winston Reaper.
To join Overwatch.
Created a lot of Scribblenauts
I'm unit
Overwatch.
of the Canadian Special Forces teamed up with Overwatch during the Omnic crisis.
She's a Canadian.
Jack Morrison and I worked well together. And after the war, he reached out.
Can you give us some examples of duties you performed?
Whatever was needed. Sometimes I ran point for our agents in the field. Other times I commanded the operation. No matter what their mission was, mine was to bring every last one of them home.
I don't doubt that Sojourner's dope. It's just as a character,
I know.
without knowing much, it seemed like
Impossible every
the
single
character would
day.
be a little bit boring to play, but I don't know.
Honor of a lifetime to have served with Overwatch.
Maybe the story will get me more into it, like
With your
Anna's.
whole heart, and still know it's time to say goodbye. Even the best journeys end. But a new one is right around the corner.
Oh,
You
shit.
never know where that road is gonna take you.
Yeah, it's tough, man. I feel like I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it for Sojourn. I need to just read into, I guess, what's the character all about, you know? I don't know what this next video is. Soldier 76 Origin. Okay. Soldier 76, someone said I should play, but this, talk about boring.
Jack Morrison.
Jack Morrison.
People used to call me a hero.
Yes, I'm a hero.
I led Overwatch for 20 years.
Oh.
We ended the Omnic crisis and paved the way to a better future.
It seems like if you don't really know how to play the game, I'm sure Soldier 76 would be that character, right?
They didn't last.
She's super fun, not gonna lie. Okay.
Bad guys popped up all over the world.
That's what
Lots of
Corley's
folks said
saying.
we failed to keep the world safe. Protests broke out. They said that we were the problem.
Down with Overwatch.
People called for my head.
She's better for...
Their wish.
Oh, she has a better short later. Okay.
It was a conspiracy.
That's cool. Yeah, I feel like they did her wrong there.
Inside and out. Our enemies blew up our headquarters.
Damn.
And me with it.
It's the Avengers Tower. And him with it.
They thought I died.
Okay, that's kind of dope.
Part of me did. But the war goes on.
Shit, trying to channel Optimus Prime voice.
Now,
the war.
I move in secret, striking from the shadows, hunting all those that brought Overwatch down.
He's trying to speak like Optimus Prime.
Truth is, I'm just a soldier.
A soldier 76 times. Yeah, I don't know. Like, it's kind of cool. Like, okay, come from the grave, all that schnizzit, but I don't know. His sausage ain't doing that much for me. Okay, Corals. I think coming up next is going to be the highlight. The Sigma origin story, folks. 2 minutes. Here we go. What the Sigma is happening?
Gravity. Gravity is a harness. My entire career has been devoted to this idea, to this moment. Decades.
He's got a good nose.
If the unifying theories are correct, we will soon be able to harness the power of a black hole. Nothing will ever be the same. Why? This is wrong. The field is failing.
What?
Where am I? Why am I being imprisoned? Release me!
Oh my gosh.
What is that melody? Hold it together. 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 Density, mass, momentum. It is
He became Chani Jash.
hold on to. I will bring you a new understanding of the universe. Violence.
Oh my god, this is crazy.
The universe is singing to me.
Damn. Sophie's like, oh my. Yeah.
Is that melody? Freedom. Imprisonment. It's all an illusion.
Hmm.
Gravity is a harness. I have harnessed the harness.
No way. So his entire thing is just like this Johnny Jash version of like his brain is like on a hyperdrive. That is crazy. So essentially, do I have it right? So like he was trying to harness the black hole. Obviously, as you could imagine, some things can go wrong with that. And so they did. He seems to have been sucked through like this interdimensional warp. And now his brain is feeling the effects of it. You can see that he's like blipping constantly through this. And so that was crazy too. Galaxy says, "What is that melody?" Yeah, because like now I think his brain and his, yeah, she's like, "I love my crazy old man." Corley, so like, is that what happened to him? Because now I think that essentially his whole being is just that he's working on like this hyperdrive. So his body now and his mind have gone through this cosmic shift. And so with that, I guess it would like throw the balance out of whack. Yet he said, you know, it's like freedom, prison, it's all just an illusion. Like he is actually literally existing in the planes between. Like he can exist in every plane. That's so he experienced this time distorted. Yeah, it made him so crazy. So yeah, like he absolutely kind of like lost his mind. Yet I think that it had to mean that even though he lost his mind, he was already a superior brain. And so I think that his superior intellect, and then with this happening, probably does make him still a being of incredible power, you know? So it's like, I think he is like in this stage of life now where it's like trying to harness, you know, I think he has like a certain amount of control, but then there's just that thing that he's like, you know, what is this melody? And it's just like, you know, this like thing that's going to be plaguing him. You said in game he will talk about, like, just like last week he was talking to Mercy, but it was like 6 years ago for real. Shit. So yeah, so his time, the perception of time is, yeah, I mean that happens to me, to be honest. Dude. Yeah, that was fucking wild. Everybody replays this moment. Look at this. This has most replayed. Here, let's go back to it.
Gravity is a harness. I have harnessed the harness.
Holy. Yeah, it's like it like plays in like reverse right there or something. Sorry, this is going to be a little louder. Yeah. That's crazy because he's just like hearing the voices of everyone. So I think he's on like entirely... Remember when I was saying Johnny Jash moves in like 6 dimensions? He's in like 12 dimensions. You know what I mean? That is insane, man. Yeah, that was nuts. Corley's right. You said, I wish they'd give him more shorts. Listen, he's fine wearing pants. So I think we will leave it today at that, though. I think that's the one we were waiting for. We were waiting for a Sigma origin story, and it definitely didn't disappoint. I do, though I have a lot more curiosity, you know? They only gave him 2 minutes. I feel like we could have seen a lot. We could see an entire, like, I don't know, episode about this, like 30 minutes, you know? Like an entire animated episode about that. This was what was crazy, too, is they're, like, playing it sort of as this, like, still shot, right? You know, so we're, like, watching it all like this. You know, they're moving some of the stuff, but it's, like, that was nuts. Like, this tripped me the fuck out. Look.
The universe is singing to me!
So that's crazy because in the animation, things are moving behind him and stuff like that. You see his eyes go like blip and whatnot. But the character himself is staying completely still, yet there is so much that happened there, you know? So like, I really love that they have this like juxtaposition of like, this is all that's actually going on in there. If you were just looking at it from the surface, yeah, here's some dude, you know, he's like fucking, he needs, you know, some help. But like, damn, like that is literally the cosmic shift. He's tilting the cosmic scales. The fact that he says that like gravity's a harness and he has harnessed that, so he can actually like, I guess, make control of the gravity. Does he control the gravity around others? Because that would be intense. See, like right here, that is crazy. They're, you know, also in the more juxtaposition of like, here he is, you know, I guess that was pre-blip, and then post-blip, just boom, you know. Oh yeah, look at how much he changed too. Damn. Yeah, that's crazy, man. He's got a good nose. Because it's probably fucking my nose, to be honest. But yeah, you're like, Overwatch needs a show or a movie for real. If they do, I want to voice act somebody, even though they probably already have other voice actors. But you guys, gals, etc., I love you. Thank you so much for being here with me. Thank you for, you said he can just control gravity. So, like, he can just control it. That's what I was wondering is, like, could he potentially make, me, if I'm just sitting here talking, like, get stuck to the ground almost, just control, make a higher concentration of gravity, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. But I just love y'all. I just do. Galaxy said, I hope they get a show eventually. It would be nice. I think that they could do it. Blizzard is... They've always had, like, some of the best, like, cinematic... You think about, like, Warcraft 3. I loved Warcraft 3. This was, like, the year 2002 or 3, and, like, when that game came out, and they had, like, the best cinematic. Like, there's shit that comes out nowadays that doesn't beat that cinematic, from 20-plus years ago. It's crazy. But, yeah... I guess when I speak, it's like Winston, right when he speaks, just boom. You can feel like the earth rumbles beneath him. That's why I should voice Winston. That would be crazy. But anyway, yeah, so much love. Y'all, I really appreciate it again. So thank you, Corley, for the gifts, the kindness, and thank you everyone for the love. I feel way too fortunate, way too fortunate. Do I deserve it? Normally I would say no, but y'all make me feel like maybe I do. So thank you, and please have a great day. Please, we'll probably be back on Thursday. If not, then Friday for sure, I would say. I mean, internet is always a concern, so we'll see what happens with the internet. Hopefully they just stop this work and shit that's going on here. But yeah, I'll see ya. Have fun. Much love.